support youth sports. Experience the Blodorn difference. Quality products, design, delivery, and expert service. Blodorn Lumber, 1202 North Federal in Riverton. Blodorn Lumber.
The choice is yours. Sutherland's Friends of the Family Plus Consumer Credit Card lets you choose from 5% off instantly at the register or special financing on qualifying purchases. That means no forms, no waiting, no rebates. You can choose 5% off instantly with your Sutherland's credit card. Got a big project? Choose special financing. The choice is yours with Sutherland's Friends of the Family Plus Consumer Credit Card. Subject to credit approval. Minimum monthly payment required. See store for details. Only at Sutherland's.
When repairs are complete after a collision, you expect your car, SUV, or truck to look like new. That's the service you'll receive at Stork Auto Body in Riverton. Professionalism and meticulous attention to detail. You can depend on Stork Auto Body, 841 Miniweb Avenue, Riverton.
Well, good evening, sports fans. Lander Tiger football is on the air. Tonight, the Lander Valley Tigers are taking on the Rawlins Outlaws here at Bill Bush Stadium in Lander. It's kind of a chilly night, and we had, what was our temperature? 37.9 was our Fahrenheit temperature here. And as you can see on the foothills at Lander, we have snow on the foothills. We didn't have any snow down in the valley, but we did have a little bit of rain. I think we had 0.6 of an inch of rain here today, so just a little over a half inch. So things are nice and moist here at Bill Bush Stadium, and we're just about 25 minutes away from the start of this afternoon's football game. Ernie Over, along with Kirk Baxter here, high above Bill Bush Stadium in the press box, and fortunate to be in here tonight because it's a little chilly where we usually sit outside. Taking a look at these two teams on our Hampton Inn and Suites pregame show. The Rawlins Outlaws are a member, as is Lander, of the Class A 3A Conference. The Rawlins High School has 422 students. Lander has 527. The population of Rawlins is 7,968. Lander's population is 7,546. Elevation of Rawlins, 6,834 feet. Elevation of Lander, 5,358 feet. So the Rawlins Outlaws came downhill to come here. Their colors are red and black. Lander, green, white, and black. The Rawlins Outlaws have had 2 state championships, the last one in 2000 with Coach John Hillam, and they've been the runner-up 3 times, the last time in 1986 with Coach Bill Murray. Lander has 1 state championship. That was 1948 with Bill Bush, the coach. The Tigers have been runner-up 3 times. The last was in 1995 with Jeff Savage. Last time the Rawlins Outlaws qualified for the state playoffs, the quarterfinals, was in 2017 with Corey Wheeler at the helm. They lost to Star Valley in that quarterfinal game, 62-0. Lander's last state qualification was in 2021 in the quarterfinals, and they lost to Star Valley here in Lander, 50-30. Last season, the Rawlins Outlaws went 3-6 and defeated Lander 19-0. Last season, the Lander Tigers were winless at 0-9, and they lost to Rawlins 19-0. This year, a little bit different, though. The Rawlins Outlaws are 2-5, and the Lander Valley Tigers are 2-4. Rawlins' victories came over Burns, 34-14, and over Middle Park, Colorado, 28-12. Lander's victories came over Green River, 21-14, and over Evanston, 14-13. Lander's next game will be Buffalo, and Rawlins' next game, they will be hosting the Riverton Wolverines. Lander head coach Jim Burton is in his second year, has a 2-13 record, and in the third year, heading up the Rawlins Outlaws is David Hastings, and he is 6-18 in his 3 years. Well, we'll be right back at Bill Bush Stadium with more of our Hampton Inn and pregame and Hampton Inn and Suites pregame show after this.
and deaths are falling in Fremont County.
We're doing better, but even one death on our roads from impaired driving, we take personally.
We started the Fremont County DUI Task Force 2 years ago because we're losing too many friends, family members, and community members to impaired driving.
So we've joined forces to work together to find and stop impaired drivers in Fremont County, wherever they are.
And we're making an impact, but we need your help.
If your summer activities involve alcohol, plan ahead and make good choices.
Drink responsibly, designate a sober driver, or call Safe Ride.
And don't let your friends drive impaired either, even if you have to take their keys and find them a safe ride home.
Let's all look out for each other and keep everybody safe. Remember,
Don't risk it. Drive sober.
Embrace comfort throughout the seasons with Northern Arapaho Propane and Solid Waste. Proudly rooted in the local community, supporting Fremont County year-round. Your preferred supplier serving enrolled and non-enrolled members. For more information, call 307-463-4185.
A proud sponsor of this broadcast is Bailey has become the name you can trust. With Pit Stop Travel Centers, you can fuel up and stock up on trip snacks at locations all over Fremont County. You can also put your trust in Bailey Tire and Auto for service to keep handy for those times when your luck runs out on the road. Refresh at the Speedway Cafe with a dine-in meal or a round of carry-out with a variety of specials to keep you going. Go with Bailey.
Dos Solitos is proud to support Fremont County sports teams. Enjoy bold Mexican flavors that'll have your taste buds shouting, "Olé!" Follow them on Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok for updates on events and food truck locations.
The staff and board of the Fremont County Fair wish to thank everyone who attended the fair this year. Whether you enjoyed Family Day, a night event, entered a craft, or showed livestock, thanks for all your efforts. Stay tuned for a bigger and better Fremont County Fair next year.
Community Health Centers of Central Wyoming has locations across Fremont County ready to serve you at DuBois Medical Clinic, Riverton Community Health, and Lander Community Health Pediatrics. We accept all forms of insurance, including Medicaid and Medicare. Are you struggling to get medical care? Ask for their sliding fee scale. From family medicine to pediatrics, Community Health Centers are here to serve you. Call 307-463-7160 or visit chccw.org to schedule your appointment.
Visit Lander Gambles to make your home feel like new. They will beat any competitor's price. Stop by to speak to one of the sales agents or visit LanderGambles.com. Lander Gambles will help you find the perfect product that fits your budget and lifestyle. Lander Gambles, 420 Main Street, Lander, Wyoming.
Riverton's Hampton Inn & Suites is proud to sponsor our youth athletics in Fremont County. Fremont County school athletics provide our youth timeless experiences and lessons that can lead to success for life. Setting goals, teamwork, and hard work make young athletes into good citizens.
Papa Murphy's on North Federal in Riverton makes your pizza to order. Order online at papamurphys.com or in store. Delicious, fresh-made pizza just the way you want it. Papa Murphy's is a proud supporter of our local Fremont County student athletes.
Ernie Over and Kirk Baxter back with you at Bill Bush Stadium in Lander, where we're about 18 minutes away from the start of this evening's football game between the 2 and 5 Rawlins Outlaws and the 2 and 4 Lander Tigers. Looking at some team stats today, the Rawlins Outlaws rush at 210 yards a game average, Lander 158 yards a game. In passing, Rawlins doesn't have a very good passing attack. They only average 37 yards a game. Lander, much better at 91 yards a game. So total offense for each team coming in, just a 1 yard difference, 247 yards a game by Rawlins, 248 yards a game by Lander. So you can see this one can end up being a pretty tight contest tonight. Rawlins is led on the ground by Vaughn Grant at 104 yards average. He carries the ball about 5 yards each time he picks up the pigskin. Braden Torstento averages 5.4 yards per carry, and Manny Villapondo at 5.3 yards per carry. Braden Baker is 65 for the Lander Tigers, 65 yards a game. Caleb Larvey, 51 yards a game. And Paxton Hollingshead, 23 yards a game. The quarterback, Chris Gonzalez, for the Outlaws, has tossed the ball in the air 32 times this year. He's completed 21, and he averages 37 yards a game. Paxton Hollingshead, on the other hand, has thrown 82 passes. He's connected on 39 of those, just under 50%, and he averages 91 points or 91 yards a game. Receiving, Damian Villalpando for Rawlins is their leader at 15 yards a game. Talon Lascano, 9 yards a game, and Seth Stevens, 7 yards a game. For the Tigers, Finn McFadden averages 34 yards a game. Braden Johnson Baker, 20 yards a game, and Braden Baker, 14 yards a game. The punter is Seth Stevens for the Rawlins Outlaws. And he also is a returner, and he returns punts of an average of 4.1 yards a game. And for the Tigers, punt returner Finn McFadden, 15.2 yards a game average, and Parker Burton, there we go, Parker Burton, 11 yards per carry. Kick returns, Antonio Abel, 5.7 yards, and Finn for Lander, 57.5 yards average. He's a really good returner. Downstairs, we're having seniors being introduced to the crowd here at Lander Valley High School. As you would expect, not a huge crowd here with about 15 minutes to go. The senior players are being introduced, and their parents are walking them down the track here at Lander Valley High School. And right now you can see Jackson Conder down there with his folks, number 54. Also down there, Gavin Dighton, a senior. He's wearing number 21. And we have 24, Caleb Larby is down there with his folks. Then we have number 20, that is Darian Herford. And also we have number 50 on the Lander Valley Tigers team that's coming down there as well. And let's see, I don't really have his number right here. I've got to check my overall roster to see if I've got a number 50 on my roster, and I don't see one. So let's turn this thing over here and see if I've got a number 50. And no, I don't on either side. So we congratulate him for that. And now we have 87 coming down, and that is Django Ferguson. And he's with his folks. Everyone's all bundled up tonight, Kirk. They got their knit caps on, and they've got their overcoats on. The players have got their leggings and long shirts on underneath their jerseys. Same thing for the Rawlins Outlaws. Everyone is really bundled up here. And I see Carl Cody from the Riverton Ranger and Lander Journal is down there, getting ready to take some photos of all the seniors. Coach Jim Burton is having them all get together and line up so he can get a team photo. And we'll be right back with more from Bill Bush Stadium. We're about 13 minutes away from game time after this.
We believe that everyone deserves a second chance, including us. Hi, I'm Brian Robacher, CEO of Atlantic City Federal Credit Union. And if we said no to you in the past, I'm asking you for a second chance too. In the midst of everything happening, we are committed now more than ever to second chances and when it comes to your finances. An auto loan for your new car, business loans, home loans, and more. Give Atlantic City Federal Credit Union a second chance to give you a second chance. We've been helping our community thrive since 1964, and now it's your turn. Visit AtlanticCity.coop to apply today. Atlantic City Federal Credit Union, federally insured by the NCUA.
For a place, a people, an idea, for right and freedom, for liberty and justice for all. For every square inch between fruited plains and spacious skies, Marines fight to win. See all the battles Marines fight to win at marines.com.
And right now we do have our coaches show, and we had an opportunity earlier to interview Coach Jim Burton. We're on. Yeah. What's that? Rawlins Outlaws? Yeah. I know. You can't hear it, but he's going. I can't get YouTube here. We do. We have the stats show that teams are pretty even. The rushing stats seem to favor Rawlins a little bit, but the passing stats favor Lander. Do you have any special plans for this game?
I don't know about special plans. We got to kind of take care of what we do, and we've got to get off the field on third downs on defense, and we got to make some plays and take a few shots on offense.
Get YouTube on my
Now
the Tigers caught fire in that last half of the game against Riverton, but again you had some turnover bugaboos that impacted the game.
Yeah, they jumped up and got us pretty quick. I mean, we picked up a turnover quick, and then we couldn't capitalize on it. And then we had two as we're moving and driving, which has kind of been an all-season kind of thing. So we just got to figure out what's causing that and correct it.
Well, have you guys been working on like fumble drills, things like that?
Oh yeah, the ball security's been at a premium. In fact, those are a big part of our everyday drills. So every day, the individual drills that we do, we call them EDDs or everyday drills, and ball security is definitely part of that.
Any injuries to speak of as we go on to the last two games of the year?
Right now, bumps and bruises. Juan Rivera might be out. He's got a strained knee. He was out at the Riverton game. And then other than that, there were just, a few bumps and bruises. So nobody out other than possibly Juan.
Okay. You ran up against a pretty tough defensive line there in Riverton, and our running backs weren't able to get a whole lot of yardage than they were used to. Any special adjustments to help open up the lanes for them this week?
Well, the big thing is we did actually not so bad against the defensive line. It was the middle linebacker and then the outside backers. We're just struggling to come off of the double teams. So their combo blocks were not very effective. We just were struggling to get off onto those linebackers. Those linebackers had a lot of defensive points.
How is Hollingshead coming along with his accuracy in your practice drills?
He's been doing fine this week. Again, it's just a matter of making sure he's comfortable and that he's got time in the pocket, and then after that we can go from there.
Okay, well, Coach, you have a possibility here to end the season at 500 with wins in your last two games. Has that been a topic of conversation in practice at all?
No, it's a really a 1-0 mentality right now. We got to win this one before we worry about anything else.
Well, that's how it's been going all season, isn't it?
Oh yeah, and that's kind of how you have to do it. You can't look past anyone, and you can't look too far because what's right in front of you is most important.
Okay, what do you think is going to be the key to tonight's game against the Outlaws?
Again, our penalties have been really low the last 2 weeks, so that's been good. Our turnovers, we need to make them, we've got to win the turnover battle. So if we lose a few, we're going to have to get more back. And then we obviously have to get first downs and touchdowns. So we're going to need a few explosive plays, and hopefully we're set up to do that. And then on defense, we just have to, they like to grind, and they wear you out. And hopefully we can stand up to it.
You had no penalties against Buffalo. That really speaks well to the team and their temperament.
Yeah, no, they came out and we really put pressure on them to not get penalized. And then in Riverton we end up with 2 kind of costly offsides penalties, but really I think we had 3 for 15 yards. So not where we were at first of the season where we were averaging 100 yards in penalties. So we cleaned that up, and if we clean up the penalties and get a few more stops, it's a different ball game with Riverton. But again, compliments to them. They had a good game plan and executed it well.
It looks like we might have some cold weather for the game against Rawlins. Is the team prepared for that?
We hope so.
How you doing? Oh, that's good. Good. Yeah, thank you. Yeah. Decide to grow it again. Yeah, we've got our coaches interview right now. Yeah, good.
So is this your sidekick?
This is my sidekick today, Mr. Baxter. Yeah, you remember Alan. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, good to see you, Alan. You betcha. We have the stats show the teams are pretty even. Okay, that's our
the
rushing
show
stats seem to favor Rawlins
Coach,
a little bit, but the passing
Jim Burton
stats
here
favor
in the pregame
Lander. Do you have
show.
any
And, tell
special
you what,
plans
we've
for
got
this game?
Sutherland's
I don't know about special plans. We got to kind of take care of what we do, and we've got to get off the field.
The pregame show off and turn on the Sutherland's. Let's see what we do here. Thought we got her. Okay, well, we'll be right back with more of the Hampton Inn and Suites pregame show right after this.
Snyder Signature Properties would like to give a huge shout out to the local sports of Fremont County. They are here to support your team and your local home real estate needs. Call today to see how Snyder Signature Properties can help you buy and sell your next property. Good luck to all Fremont County athletes.
B&M Septic and Excavation offers prompt professional service. Call them today for a quote at 850-2200. They serve far and wide across Fremont County and deep. B&M Septic and Excavation is proud to support Fremont County sports.
High Plains Power is a Touchstone Energy cooperative. What does that mean for you as a Rural Electric Association member? It all comes down to 7 principles: open membership, one voice, one vote, member benefits, independence, education, cooperation, and community. To understand how it all works, we're headed back in time. In 1879, electricity was in major cities, but rural areas were out of luck. In 1935, President FDR made it possible for companies to build power lines to unserved areas. By the time we hit 1941, some 400 electric co-ops had been organized to serve rural America, just like High Plains Power. For more information, visit highplainspower.org.
And back again, Ernie Over and Kirk Baxter with you here. Kirk on the video tonight. And we have the captains of each team going out to the center to have the coin flip, and we'll see how that is going to take place. Kind of a cool, dreary evening. We're only, what was it, Kirk, 39 degrees outside? I believe that's what it was here at last count. And kind of wet out there. We had just about 0.06 of an inch of rain in Lander this evening. Current temperature 38 and 1/10 Fahrenheit degree. The captains from each team are being introduced to each other, and the officials are introducing, and we'll have the flip of the coin here in just a second. We'll see how the game will start. Lander and Rawlins, both teams pretty equal statistics, pretty equal records. Last year, Rawlins was the winner, 19-0, and this year
Coach Jim Burton is hoping that his Tigers can get the victory. Well, the officials are being introduced to the captains out there. And for Lander, of course, we have Caleb Larvey is out there. Caleb Hamilton is out there. Landon Jones, and of course, big number 66, Gavin Romer. So here is the coin flip. You're watching it there. And let's see, boy, the coin went quite a few yards there that time. And it looks like Lander has won the toss. And let's see what they elected, if that is in fact the ruling. So, yep, the Lander Tigers won the toss, and let's see, what are they going to do? They're going to receive. Okay, so Lander will receive to start the contest. So we'll pull out our Lander offensive record first, and remind you that the Sutherland's Home Improvement Center starting lineups will include for the Lander Tigers the center, Jackson Conder, the right guard, Caleb Hamilton, the left guard, Gus Childers, the left tackle, Trey Pickard, and the right tackle, Gavin Romer, and the wide receiver is Landon Jones. In the backfield, quarterback is Paxton Hollingshead. The number 3 back is Caleb Larvey. The number 2 back is Braden Baker. And the number 4 back in the slot is Braden Johnson Baker. And we'll be right back with more of our pregame show and the start of tonight's game right after this.
Hey guys, this is Nick Haskell. And here at Haskell's Furniture and Flooring, we have the best brands. With our size, we are able to shop for you. We're able to choose the top products from the best companies. We carry Lazy Boy, Tempur-Pedic, Ashley, Sealy, Serta, and more. With our variety, we can make sure we're a one-stop shop for all of your home furnishing needs. Come in today to one of our locations in Cody, Lovell, Worland, and Riverton, where we have the best prices and a better service.
Exploding at 200 miles per hour. Airbags pack a punch. Until age 13, stay buckled up in the back seat. Buckle up, Wyoming. It's the law.
All right, just getting ready to go here. The Lander Tigers will receive the kickoff from the Rawlins Outlaws. National anthem performed by Alandra French, Myra Haratek, Parker Burton, and Cody West. And that was a nice rendition. We couldn't hear it up here because they didn't have a microphone on them, but they were down in front of the main bleachers. So the Lander Tigers will get ready to receive the kick, and then this football game will be underway. And kicking off for the Rawlins Outlaws will be Gavin Green. Green is, let's see if I can find him on the roster here. Gavin Green is a sophomore, and he wears number 8. So Green will be kicking off to the Tigers, and going deep back for Lander will be Finn McFadden and Parker Burton. And we'll see how this game gets to start right now. Just the clock has not started yet because, well, we're getting a lot of traffic through the press box. If you're hearing some noises in the background. Well, the kicker, Mr. Green, has bright yellow shoes on. I'm not sure if you can see that. He has bright yellow shoes, the kicker. And he wears number 8. He's teeing it up on the hash mark on the near side on the 40-yard line. And the only thing they need now to get this football game going is the football. Okay, here comes the official across the field with the football, and we'll be ready to go here in a minute. Parker Burton and Finn McFadden deep for the Lander Tigers, and Green to kick off for the Rawlins Outlaws. Kind of an overcast day here. It rained. We had little over a half-inch rain, 0.06 inch or 0.6 of an inch of rain earlier today here in Lander. So everything is kind of damp and wet. Okay, green is getting ready, waiting for the signal from the official. And officials are looking at each other now. Are we ready, guys? Yep, here's the kick. And it's a short kick, end over ender, and it's going to go out of bounds at about the 26, 27-yard line. They're going to mark it out at the 28. So that's where Lander will take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line. That kick went straight up in the air and was end over end and came down. So no chance for a return by McFadden or Burton. Just getting ready to go here. The Rawlins Outlaws have got a 3-man defensive front to start the game. Quarterback Paxton Hollingshead leaves the sideline, joins the huddle with the play, and we are ready to go here in Lander with tonight's football game. Tigers come up, and they've got one man in the backfield on the right side of Hollingshead. Hollingshead takes the snap, hands it off to Braden Baker. Baker's got a little bit of running room. He's at the 50. He's at the 40. He could go all the way. Braden Baker, touchdown, Lander on the first play of the game. What a great play that was. And that goes down as a 68-yard touchdown by the Lander Tigers. Braden Baker, he just caught that left-hand side, and the path was cleared for him and his speed all the way down. Touchdown, Lander Tigers to start this game. What a great way to start for the Lander Tigers. Here's the extra point by Caleb Andrews. The kick is up, high enough, long enough, and it is good. So at 11 minutes and 46 seconds, that only took 14 seconds for the Tigers to score, and it's Lander 7 and Rawlins 0. And we'll be right back.
Have a lot of time. Expressway Lubes on South Federal in Riverton and Highway 789 in Lander provide a fast, professional lube oil and filter change. Expressway Lubes, locally owned and proud to support our local student athletes.
Men have a way of doing things. A man has his way of eating, of exercising, of keeping his hands warm, and of straightening up. So, when a man faces a serious life problem like divorce, depression, or suicidal thoughts, shouldn't a man have a way to deal with that too? Well, now he does. I'm Dr. Rich Mahogany. Visit me at mantherapy.org.
Back again at Bill Bush Stadium, and Caleb Andrews will be kicking off for the Tigers. We have Villapondo and Lascano deep back for the Rawlins Outlaws. There's Andrews' kick. It's going to go down, and it's fumbled right away at the 10-yard line. Lander is down there, and they smother. That was Villapondo who got the ball, and he fumbled it right off the bat, but is able to get back, and he recovers it. So Rawlins now will start over at their own 11-yard line, it looks like. Yep, they're going to put the ball. No, they're going to put it down at the 12. So Rawlins will start over. Will start, first of all, first down, 10 yards to go from their own 11-yard line. Gonzalez is the quarterback. Chris Gonzalez, he is a sophomore for the Rawlins Outlaws. So Gonzalez goes up to the line of scrimmage. He's got one man in the backfield. He's under center. There's the handoff, and it goes straight up ahead. And carrying the ball is 45 Grant. And that is their leading rusher, Vaughn Grant. And he powers his way up for 2 yards. So it'll be right at the 4-yard line. So Grant gets 2 yards to begin the contest. Second down now, a long 8 to go. Gonzalez under center, one man in the backfield is Graham. There's the snap. He gets the handoff again. He tries the right side, caught for a little bit of a gain, maybe across the
20-yard line. They're going to mark him down at the 25-yard line. So that's going to be a gain on the play. And they've got him down right on the 25-yard line. So Grant picks up another carry. This will be third down. Gonzalez under center. There's the handoff, goes to Vaughn again, and he powers his way close to that first down, but I think he's going to be a little short. He comes up, and they put the football right down at the 26-yard line. So that is a gain of 1 yard on the play. So far, Grant has carried each time 3 running plays, and Vaughn Grant has carried each time. So here it is, fourth down. Big play here if Lander could hold him here. Fourth down, 1 yard to go. Gonzalez under center. How much you want to bet Grant gets the football again? There's a long count. He might be trying to draw Lander offside. And then Rawlins calls timeout. So they were trying to draw the Tigers offside. It didn't work. It's fourth down on a yard. There's timeout on the field. Lander 7, Rawlins nothing.
Always wear a seatbelt and reduce your risk of death of serious injury in a crash by almost 50%. Buckle up, Wyoming.
Living well isn't just about things. It's about the things that matter. Your family, your friends, and your health. For decades, Sage West Healthcare has been committed to improving the health and care of our communities. Today, we're investing more in our communities, in our people, in advanced medical technologies, and in specialized facilities, so access to better care is close to you and the things that matter most. Sage West Healthcare. Be well, live well. That's why we're here.
Back again at Lander, fourth down on a yard to go. Grant has got the football, and they kid him behind the line of scrimmage. He did not make the first down. Landon Jones was down there along with Parker Burton, and also in on the tackle for the Lander Valley Tigers was Caleb Hamilton. So no gain on the play. As a matter of fact, a loss back to the 20. Where are they going to put that ball? They're going to put it at the 26-yard line. So there'll be no gain on the play. So Lander will take over. First down, 10 yards to go in great field position at the Rawlins 26-yard line. Big break for the Tigers as they hold on fourth down. Here come the Tigers out. They've got 2 receivers split out wide to the left side. One man in the slot. In the gun is Hollingshead. He hands off to Braden Baker. Braden powers his way down close to the 20-yard line. That's going to be about, they're going to call him down at the 21. So that's going to be a 5-yard gain for Braden Baker. First carry of the game for the Lander Tigers. Actually, it's the second carry of the game. On the first carry of the game, he rumbled 72 yards for a touchdown. So now it is second down, and they've got about 5 yards to go. One receiver, McFadden, off to the left side. Baker is to Paxton Hollingshead's left. He gives it to Baker. Baker cuts around the right side, heads toward that first down marker, is knocked out of bounds, and a flag comes out of play as Baker made it all the way down to the 16-yard line, I believe. And let's see what that penalty is going to be. They've marked him out of bounds. And here comes the referee. The signal is face mask against Rawlins. Oh, that's a big penalty. And so Lander will take the ball. That will be a 5-yard gain for Baker. He now has 82 yards on the day. So that's a great penalty for the Tigers, and they get it down at the 11-yard line. First down, 10 yards to go on the penalty. Okay, Tigers come out. Hash mark on the far side of the field. Everyone's in tight. Hollingshead under center. Full house look in the backfield. There's a handoff to Baker. Baker powers his way ahead for a few yards, and coming in and grabbing an ankle there, Jordan Ridgway for the Rawlins Outlaws, and he pulls him down. So it's a gain of about 2 yards on the play for Baker. Football at the 9-yard line. First and goal for the, well, actually, Lander can get a first down about the 1-yard line. 8 minutes, 8 seconds to go. First period, Lander leads 7-0 on our Ranger Printer scoreboard. Same formation, offset eye. There's Hollingshead. The pitch goes to Baker. Baker curves around the right side, dives toward the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers. Braden Baker with his second touchdown of the evening here. And Lander Valley goes up 13-0. And we have 7:51 here to go. It was, let's see, how far was that? That was an 11-yard run, 11-yard rush by Braden Baker. And the PAT now by Andrews. There's the snap, the kick, and it's straight through. And Lander now leads Rawlins with 7:51 to go in the first period, 14-0. We'll be right back with the Lander kickoff after this.
Shoshone Rose Casino and Hotel is proud to support youth sports in Fremont County. Enjoy a meal at the Deca Gai He restaurant. Deca Gai He is Shoshone for the eating house. Open daily from 7:30 a.m. until 9 p.m. Try a weekend getaway with the family in one of their comfortable, pet-friendly guest rooms and enjoy the heated swimming pool. Book online at ShoshoneRose.com and remember to support Fremont County youth sports. Go team!
Why should your new floor come from Carpet One? Because we're passionate about the spaces our neighbors call home. We're part of your community, and we're also part of the world's largest cooperative of independently owned and operated flooring stores. So you can be sure you'll get great selection and outstanding value with every installation. Whether it's carpet, hardwood, tile, or luxury vinyl, our experts take the guesswork out of choosing the right floor. We're your local Carpet One Floor and Home, the one store for your perfect floor.
There's Andrews' kickoff, and it goes down and picked up by Gonzalez. And he makes one break, makes another person miss. He's across the 35 up to the 40, 41-yard line. Nice return on the play there by number 2, Villapondo. I think I said it was Gonzalez. It's Villapondo. Makes a really nice return on that kick. He took it down about the 10-yard line, returns it all the way up to the, let's see where they put it down, the 41-yard line. So that's where Rawlins starts. First down, 10 yards to go, and that would be a nice 31-yard return by Villapondo. Gonzalez brings him out. There's the handoff, goes right ahead to Grant. Grant does most of the carrying, and he gets 2 or 3 yards on the carry straight up the middle. They're going to mark him right down at the 44-yard line, so it'll be a gain of 3 on the play for Grant. And he's the only guy who's touched the football so far for the Rawlins Outlaws. He has 4 carries and 13 yards. 7:19 to go, first quarter. Lander 14, Rawlins 0 on our Ranger Printer scoreboard. Hash mark, far side. Coming out here on the near side is Alex Chico. Under center, Grant in the backfield. He gets the carry around the left field. Nothing doing. He is swallowed up before he got to the line of scrimmage. And let's see, on the bottom of Hamilton, on the bottom of that pile. So the loss is going to be back to the 43. So it will be a 1-yard loss by Grant. And he now has 12 yards with that 1-yard loss. And it's a big third down. Third down, 8 yards to go for the Rawlins Outlaws. Clock moving, 6.5 minutes to go, first period. Nice chilly night here in Lander. Hash mark far side. One man split off wide to the right side. Lander in a 4-man defensive front. Gonzalez under center. There's the snap, a pitch on the near side, caught behind the line of scrimmage by Parker Burton. Nice play by Parker Burton, and that was Torstenbow. Torstenbow with the carry, and he loses back to the 40-yard line, so that is a 3-yard loss, and Lander will get the football right back. Last time, Rawlins kicked it straight up in the air. The kicker That time for Rawlins, or the kicker this time for Rawlins, just like last time, Gavin Green, a sophomore. He's back at his own 29-yard line. Parker Burton and Finn McFadden are back at the 25. There's the snap, the kick. It is a high one, and it's going to go down to Finn McFadden at the 30-yard line. He cuts to his right side, tripped up and knocked down at the 40-yard line. Nice defensive play that time. Coming in for the Rawlins Outlaws was Seth Stevens. So the Lander Valley Tigers now take over 1st and 10. They're in good field position, and they're at the 41-yard line, their own 41. So let's see what the coaching staff has come up. Coach Jim Burton just chatted with Paxton Hollingshead. He comes out to the huddle for the Lander Valley Tigers. 5:18 to go first period. Lander 14, Rawlins 0. Okay, we have Landon Jones off to the right side. One man in the slot. Runners on either side of Hollingshead. Braden Baker gets the carry. Braden Baker breaks away. 30, 20, 10. Touchdown, Lander. Another breakaway. And the third touchdown of the game by Braden Baker at the 5:08 mark. Wow, what a game. I tell you what, Kirk, the Lander Tiger offensive line just opened up on the right side, and Baker went through untouched. So that's going to be a 59-yard rush for Braden Baker. Here's Andrews on now for the extra point. Finn McFadden holding. There's the kick. Gets up, and it is not good. It's off to the right side. So our score goes Lander 20 and Rawlins 0. We'll be right back right after this.
West Main Street in Lander, Wyoming can handle all your tax needs. Whatever your situation, we know what to do. Call 307-856-2256 today to schedule an appointment. H&R Block is open Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. to 3 p.m.
Your car or truck is an investment. When it needs repairs, you need someone you can trust to do the job right. Take it to Gunner's Automotive. They repair all makes and models of cars and trucks, from oil changes to brakes, tires, and more. Gunner's Automotive, 856-2288.
Riverton Blowdorn Lumber is proud to support youth sports. Experience the Blowdorn difference. Quality products, design, delivery, and expert service. Blowdorn Lumber, 1202 North Federal in Riverton. Blowdorn Lumber.
The choice.
Sorry about that. Trying to get the control back, and back for the Rawlins Outlaws to catch the kickoff from Andrews is Villapondo. There's the high end-over-end kick, and it comes down. Villapondo grabs it at the 20 and drops it. His second drop, and it's down at the 19-yard line, and that's where the Rawlins Outlaws will start with first down, 10 yards to go. Well, I tell you what, this is the Braden Baker show. He's had 3 touches and a total of, let's see, how many yards does he have here? He had 59 yards on that one. So he's got 100, I'll have to count that up, about 150 yards rushing already. Holy cow. Braden Baker just roaring up the field here in Lander. 20-0. Tigers have the lead, 5 minutes to go. Gonzalez is the quarterback, comes out with a man split wide to the right side. Grant in the backfield, gets the carry. Grant goes to the right side. He's stopped right away. Oh, great defensive stop by the Lander Tigers coming up there. Colby Phillips was the first one to get him. Also in there for the Tigers was Barrett Moffitt. And the gain is just to the 23-yard line. So, or the 23-yard line. So that'll be a 4-yard gain by Grant. He now has 6 carries, 16 yards. He's the only one who's touched the football for the Rawlins Outlaws in this game. 4.5 minutes to go, first period. Lander 20, Rawlins 0. Okay, this time, one split out wide to the left side. Grant in the backfield, and he gets the call again, straight up the middle, and he is stopped really by the front line of that Lander Tiger defense. They allow him a few yards. let's see, on the bottom of that stack for the Lander Tigers is Jackson Conder for the stop. So the gain is from the 23 and it goes to the 29. That's a 6-yard gain for Grant. And it's third down and a yard. Lander stopped them last time when they had a third down situation like this. Let's see what happens. Grant's probably going to get the football as he does all the touches. One man split out wide to the right side. Lander brings 5 men up to the line of scrimmage. Gonzalez under center. There's the handoff, and we've got a first down. And Grant powers his way across the 35 up to about the 38-yard line. So that will be a nice gain on the play of 9 yards. And Grant, who's been doing all the carrying here, picks up the first down. Lander leading 20-0. 3 minutes, 20 seconds to go here in the first period of play. Okay, Gonzalez brings him out. They're on the hash mark on the near side. One man split out wide to the left side. One man in the backfield, one man in the slot. Gonzalez hands it off to the second man through, and nothing doing there. There's going to be a loss on the play, and that was... let's see, that was Braden Torstenbo. Braden Torstenbo with the carry, and the loss is going to go all the way back to the 37-yard line. So that's going to be a loss on the play of about 1 yard. So Torres Bendo has carried twice, and he's had losses both times. So it's now second down, about 12 to go. Clock moving, 2:19 to go. First period, Lander 20, Rawlins nothing on our Ranger printer scoreboard. Wide receivers split out wide to the near side. Here's the handoff. Play action pass. Gonzalez takes it, and he's pushed out of bounds about the 42-yard line. He'll be well short of the first down on third down. So Gonzalez, the first carry of the afternoon, and we have an officials timeout. They're going to, I'm not sure why the officials are having a timeout, but they are. And the gain is up to the 42-yard line. So that's a 5-yard gain on the play by Gonzalez. And the officials are still huddling over there in front. I think we have a person down. That's what the call is. We have a player who is down right in front of the Lander bench, and it's a Lander player. I can't, all the players are in front, and I can't see who the heck it is. Hey, we have a final score. Thermopolis beat Mountain View, the number 1 team in Class 2A. Thermopolis wins 13-6 at Thermopolis. A big game for the Bobcats as they win over the number 1 Buffaloes. Here in Lander, minute 58 to go, 20-0. Tigers with the lead, and we still have a timeout on the field as there's an injured Tiger right in front of the Lander bench. As a matter of fact, let's take a timeout. We'll be right back.
Consumer credit card lets you choose from 5% off instantly at the register or special financing on qualifying purchases. That means no forms, no waiting, no rebates. You can choose 5% off instantly with your Sutherland's credit card. Got a big project? Choose special financing. The choice is yours with Sutherland's Friends of the Family Plus Consumer Credit Card. Subject to credit approval. Minimum monthly payment required. See store for details. Only at Sutherland's.
And that was Gavin Romer who got up and walked off the field for the Lander Tigers. But we've got a third down, 7 yards to go. Hash mark on the near side. Gonzalez, the quarterback, has 2 running backs behind him. He's under center. There's the snap. He rolls off to the left side. Play action pass. Passes downfield, and it's caught for a first down right across the 50-yard line. And coming up with that catch for the Rawlins Outlaws, I think it was... let's see. Turn. Oh, number 2. It was Stevens. Stevens gets the catch, and it's a first down for Rawlins. They go from the 42 to the Lander 47-yard line, 1st and 10. So that's 3 and 8. That's an 11-yard pass play. And Stevens is the first pass reception. So it's first down, 10 yards to go for Rawlins. They're at the Lander 48-yard line. Hash mark far side. Everyone's in tight. There's the snap. Handoff goes on the near side. And carrying the football is Torstenbo, and he gets right back to the line of scrimmage. There's going to be no gain on the play. He's right back at the 47. So he's carried the ball 3 times and has negative 4 yards on the afternoon. We have 1 minute to go here in the first period of play. Lander 20, Rawlins nothing. Rawlins breaks the huddle. They come out, football in the middle of the field. And they've got a receiver on the near side is Aaron Chico. Under center, man in motion now. Here's the handoff, goes to Grant straight up the middle, and he's going to pick up 3 or 4 yards. And they're going to mark him right down at the 44-yard line. So gain of 3 yards on the play for Grant. He's been the workhorse so far. He has 9 carries, 34 yards for the Rawlins Outlaws, but it's a big third down here. Third down, they're going to need about 6 yards. Clock is running down. They've got 12 seconds. They just might stay in the huddle and let the first period come to an end. I think that's what they're going to do. Okay, so we're at the end of the first period of play, and the score after the first period, Lander 20 and Rawlins 0. We'll be right back.
After a collision, you expect your car, SUV, or truck to look like new. That's the service you'll receive at Stork Auto Body in Riverton. Professionalism and meticulous attention to detail. You can depend on Stork Auto Body, 841 Miniweb Avenue, Riverton.
Good news, DUI crashes and deaths are falling in Fremont County.
We're doing better, but even one death on our roads from impaired driving, we take personally.
We started the Fremont County DUI Task Force 2 years ago because we're losing too many friends, family members, and community members to impaired driving.
So we've joined forces to work together to find and stop impaired drivers in Fremont County, wherever they are.
And we're making an impact, but we need your help.
If your summer activities involve alcohol, plan ahead and make good choices.
Drink responsibly, designate a sober driver, or call Safe Ride.
And don't let your friends drive impaired either, even if you have to take their keys and find them a safe ride home.
Let's all look out for each other and keep everybody safe. Remember,
don't risk it. Drive sober.
Ernie Over and Kirk Baxter back with you at Bill Bush Stadium in Lander, where the Lander Tigers have rolled out to a 20-0 lead over the Rawlins Outlaws on the feet of Braden Baker, who scored all 3 of the Tiger touchdowns. Rawlins has a big third down, a long 6 yards to go. And they're at the Tiger 44. And we have a whistle, and a play is stopped. And let's see, do we have a flag somewhere? No, we have a timeout, Lander. Lander calls timeout just as the ball is snapped. So we're going to take another timeout. Lander 20, Rawlins 0.
Embrace comfort throughout the seasons with Northern Arapaho Propane and Solid Waste. Proudly rooted in the local community, supporting Fremont County year-round. Your preferred supplier serving enrolled and non-enrolled members. For more information, call 307-463-4185.
A proud sponsor of this broadcast is Bailey Enterprises. For over 50 years, Bailey has become the name you can trust. With Pit Stop Travel Centers, you can fuel up and stock up on trip snacks at locations all over Fremont County. You can also put your trust in Bailey Tire and Auto for service to keep handy for those times when your luck runs out on the road. Refresh at the Speedway Cafe with a dine-in meal or a round of carry-out with a variety of specials to keep you going. Go with Bailey.
Back again, and that play did not get a first down, so it's fourth down. And the player was Braden Torstenbo. Torstenbo went around the right side and only picked up, I think, about 1 yard. It's at the 43-yard line. So that is his first positive carry today. And he now has 4 carries, negative 3 yards. So here's a big fourth down play, and Rawlins is going to go for it. They're 0 for 1 on fourth down plays today. Hash mark on the far side. Tigers bring up a four-man defensive front. Gonzalez under center. There's the rollout, goes to the left-hand side. Under pressure, he's looking downfield, throws, and it's intercepted by the Tigers. Intercepted at the 19-yard line, or are they going to call that incomplete? I think it's intercepted. They're going to mark it down at the 17, 18-yard line, and Lander has intercepted that football. Great play downfield, and the Tigers have the ball. So it's first down Lander now on the turnover, and it's at the 18-yard line. Lander has that. So the Tigers will come out, first down, 10 yards to go. Braden Baker has 6 touches, 157 yards unofficially here so far in the game, and 3 touchdowns. Tigers send Moffitt wide to the left side. Finn McFadden in motion. Power eye look in the backfield. There's the handoff, and it goes to McFadden. McFadden cuts around the left-hand side, across the 20-yard line, almost up to the 25. Let's see where they're going to mark him. He was at the 18, and they're going to mark him. Well, didn't give him that much. They're going to mark him at the 21, so that would be a 3-yard gain by McFadden. First time we've seen him run today. He was the man in motion. Clock moving, 10:35 to go, first period. Lander 20, Rawlins nothing. Same formation, but the receivers are switched. They're now wide on the left side. One man in the backfield. There's the pitch. Goes on the near side. We got a little bit of running room. Breakaway. Here we go. Down court for the Tigers. And let's see, who is that carried the ball for the first time? Braden Baker again. Braden Baker carries it from the 21-yard line. He goes all the way up to the 37-yard line. So that's a 16-yard gain by Braden Baker. First down for the Lander Tigers. And Baker, let's see, that's now 13. That's 7, has 173 yards unofficially on the ground. 9:56 to go, first period. Tigers come out, 2 receivers wide to the right side. Baker in the backfield, gets the carry. He moves to his left, moves to his right, breaks away. No, that's Caleb Larvey. Larvey down to the 30, down to the 20. No, that is Baker. He's into the end zone. Touchdown, Lander. Braden Baker, I thought that was 24 for a second. So Baker scores his 4th touchdown of the game on a really big sprint there. So that goes 50, 63 yards on the run by Braden Baker, and it comes with 9:36 to go here in the first period. Lander Valley, 63-yard run by Braden Baker. And let's see, it'll be Finn McFadden holding. Caleb Andrews coming on for the extra point. That was a 3-play, 82-yard drive for the Lander Tigers. Here's the snap, the kick. It's up, it's high enough, it's long enough, it is good enough. And the Lander Tigers go out now on top, 27-0 over the Rawlins Outlaws. And we'll be right back to Bill Bush Stadium after this.
Dos Solitos is proud to support Fremont County sports teams. Enjoy bold Mexican flavors that'll have your taste buds shouting, "Olé!" Follow them on Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok for updates on events and food truck locations.
The staff and board of the Fremont County Fair wish to thank everyone who attended the fair this year. Whether you enjoyed Family Day, a night event, entered a craft, or showed livestock, thanks for all your efforts. Stay tuned for a bigger and better Fremont County Fair next year.
Community Health Centers of Central Wyoming has locations across Fremont County ready to serve you at DuBois Medical Clinic, Riverton Community Health, and Lander Community Health Pediatrics. We accept all forms of insurance, including Medicaid and Medicare. Are you struggling to get medical care? Ask for their sliding fee scale. From family medicine to pediatrics, Community Health Centers are here to serve you. Call 307-463-7160 or visit chccw.org to schedule schedule your appointment.
There's Andrews' kick. It goes straight up in the air and bounces on the ground. Picked up by the kicker, Gavin Green, for Rawlins. And Gavin Green returns it to the 35-yard line. So a very short kick goes straight up in the air, and Green gets it, and it will be at the 35 for Rawlins. 9:25 to go, first period. Lander 27, Rawlins nothing on our Ranger Printer scoreboard. All of the points scored by Braden Baker. Well, three of them by Caleb Andrews. Okay, on the extra point. Under center is Gonzalez. Gonzalez whirls, hands it off to Grant. Grant powers his way for about 5 yards. They're going to mark him down right at the 40-yard line. So that's a 5-yard gain by Grant. And Grant now, let's see, on the carry, that with that 5-yard carry, he has 39 yards on 10 carries, averaging just under 4 yards a carry. Clock at 9 minutes to go here until halftime. Lander 27, Rawlins nothing. Hash mark on the near side. One receiver split wide on the left side. Gonzalez under center. There's the handoff straight up to Grant. He's got a first down. Powers his way across the 50, down to about the 48-yard line in Lander. So that will be a nice 12-yard gain. So it goes to the 48 of Lander. 12 yards on the play by Grant. He now has 51 yards in the game on 11 carries. First down, 10 yards to go for the Rawlins Outlaws. They're at the Lander 48. Clock at 8.5 minutes to go here. First period, Lander 27, Rawlins nothing. Gonzalez under center, one man in the slat. Whistle, and we have a timeout called by the Rawlins Outlaws. So we'll take a timeout and be right back.
Feel like new. They will beat any competitor's price. Stop by to speak to one of the sales agents or visit LanderGambles.com. Lander Gambles will help you find the perfect product that fits your budget and lifestyle. Lander Gambles, 420 Main Street, Lander, Wyoming.
Riverton's Hampton Inn & Suites is proud to sponsor our youth athletics in Fremont County. Fremont County School Athletics provide our youth timeless experiences and lessons that can lead to success for life. Setting goals, teamwork, and hard work make young athletes into good citizens.
Papa Murphy's on North Federal in Riverton makes your pizza to order. Order online at papamurphys.com or in store. Delicious, fresh-made pizza just the way you want it. Papa Murphy's is a proud supporter of our local Fremont County student athletes.
Back again at the Bill Bush Stadium, Braden Baker has all of Lander's touchdowns, 4 touchdowns in the game. And Rawlins comes back up to the line of scrimmage now. They've got a 1st and 10 at the Lander 48. There's a pass on the far side, incomplete, intended that time for Talon Lascano. So that's the second pass play by Gonzalez. He's 1 for 1, and the play will go to a second down, 10 yards to go for the Rawlins Outlaws. Okay, here we go. Rawlins comes out of the huddle. One man in motion to the far side. Under center, there's the snap. Pitch goes over to the far side. There's one man that misses, 2 men misses. He's down to about the 40-yard line. And that's going to be short of the first down, but running the football was Braden Torstenboe. Torstenboe with the carry, and he's going to go all the way down to the Lander 41-yard line. So that's a gain of 7 yards on the play, and that is the first positive yardage for the game. He now has 4 yards. 7:42 to go. Here comes third down now, 4 yards to go. Big play for Rawlins, hash mark far side. 2 men in the backfield. Gonzalez hands it off to Grant, who powers his way forward for the first down. He's inside the 40-yard line. He's going to go down for the first down. They're going to mark him down right at the 37-yard line. So a gain of 4 yards on the play and a first down for Grant, who now has 12 carries and 55 yards. Rawlins comes out of the huddle fast. Hash mark, far side, 1 man in the slot, 2 men in the backfield. There's the handoff, nothing doing, caught behind the line of scrimmage. Caleb Hamilton is right there, and also back there for the Tigers. Let me see who that, Caleb Larvey was right there. So the loss is back to the 38-yard line, be a loss of 1 on the play by Grant. That's his first loss. 13 carries, 54 yards now for the big fullback for the Rawlins Outlaws. 6.5 minutes to go, first half. Lander 27, Rawlins 0. Rawlins up to the line of scrimmage. 1 man split out wide to the left side. 1 man in the slot. 2 men in the backfield. Gonzalez under center. There's the snap, and the handoff goes to the second man through, and he's caught and dropped for another loss. And that was Torstenbo. Torstenbo with the carry, and he's going to go all the way back. They're going to mark him out of bounds at the 40-yard line. So that's a loss of 2 yards on the play, and he now only has 2 positive yards on 6 carries, and it's a big third down. Third down, about 13 yards to go for the Rawlins Outlaws. 5:48 to go, first half. Lander 27, Rawlins nothing. Long time in the huddle. Okay, they finally break the huddle up to the line of scrimmage. Hash mark, far side. 1 man split out wide to the left side. 2 men in the backfield. Gonzalez under center. Rolls back. There's a short screen pass caught by Grant, but the flag comes down immediately. It's only a gain down to about the 38. Actually, it was Villapandu who caught that pass. And we had a new quarterback in there that tossed that ball, Chase Pettis. So let's get him in the scoreboard. Pettis. No, that was Gonzalez. That was number 11. And the penalties against the Lander Tigers, and they're going to mark it off, and that will be a 5-yard penalty. So the ball will go straight up ahead to the 33-yard line. And that's a penalty. So it's still third down. Need about 6 yards for the Rawlins first down on that offside. Same formation. Here's the handoff to the second man through, and he's nailed behind the line of scrimmage. A big loss. Parker Burton is back there along with Caleb Hamilton. Great defensive by the Tigers, and the loss is all the way back across the 35 to the 38-yard line. Big loss on the play, 5-yard loss. And Grant has lost twice in a row now on carries. And it's fourth down. And Green coming on to punt for Rawlins. There's a high snap. He gets the punt off. It's a straight up in the air. It's going to bounce about the 15-yard line, and it's going to be down right there. So no return on the play. First punt of the game by Rawlins. And Lander will take over now, 1st and 10. And the Tigers will have it. Let's see, they're marking it right at the 15-yard line. Okay, so Lander first down, 10 yards to go from the 15. 4:19 to go, first period of play. Lander 27, Rawlins nothing on our Ranger Printer scoreboard. If you need a program done, just go to the Ranger Printers. They do a great job. They do a lot of programs around the region. Ranger Printers, 856-2244 in Riverton. Tigers have it. Hash mark on the far side. 2 men split out wide to the left side. Now Finn McFadden goes in motion. Hollingshead is in the gun. He hands off straight up the middle. And that's going to be Braden Baker again. Baker goes across the 20-yard line. So he's going to pick up about 5 yards on the play. Let's see where they put it down. They're going to put it down at the 21, 6 yards on the play by Baker. And that gives him now 242 yards. 242 yards on the ground by Braden Baker unofficially so far. It's second down, 5 yards to go. Tigers come up, same formation. In the gun. Baker's alongside him to the left, back to pass. Hollingshead throws long downfield. It's caught! Caught by the Tigers, and that is Finn McFadden. McFadden's still going. He's at the 30. He's at the 25, 20, 15, 10, 5. Touchdown, Lander. Finn McFadden with the touchdown, and that's going to go 79 yards. 79-yard touchdown. Hollingshead to Finn McFadden. And that comes at the 3:18 mark of the first period. Lander really rolling away with this. Are there flags on the field, or did he step out of bounds? Well, I don't see a flag, but the officials are marking the ball back. Oh, a block in the back by the Tigers wipes off the touchdown. And the block in the back happened down at the 10-yard line. So they move the ball back now to the 20. Where is it at? That's at the 26. So 26 on the penalty. So that wipes off a big touchdown. So that would be 24 yards plus, well, I'll figure that out here in a second. Tigers come out. First down, 10 yards to go. Hollingshead hands it off to Braden Baker. Baker straight up the middle, and he gets about 5-6 yards on the carry. And so it goes down to the 20-yard line. He'll get 6 yards on the carry. 248 yards unofficially for Brandon Baker. Ball's down at the 22. Hollingshead comes into the game with the play. 2:50 to go until halftime. Lander leads 27-0. One touchdown was wiped out by a penalty. Hollingshead has Baker to his left. Parker Burton in motion. Now there's the snap. Burton gets the carry, and he goes down inside the 20, down close to the first down at about the 17, 18-yard line. They're going to mark him down at the 18-yard line. And it'll be a third down and about 2 yards to go. First carry by Burton tonight. And he gets nice yardage. Goes from the 22 down to the 18. That'll be 4 yards on the carry by Parker Burton. And it's third down now. And the Tigers need about 2 yards to go. They're at the 18. Here's the handoff. And it's Braden Baker. Baker breaks one tackle, breaks another. He gets the first down. He's down inside the 15 to the 14-yard line. It is a 4-yard gain by Baker. And he now has 252 yards unofficially. And the Tigers another first down. Tigers, in the pregame show, you heard from Coach Jim Burton saying they wanted a lot of big plays in this game, and Braden Baker has certainly come through for the Tigers. They've had some really explosive plays. Hash mark in the center of the field. No hash down there, actually. Minute 17 to go until halftime. Here's a pitch. Goes back to Burton. Burton throws it in the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers! And it's caught in the backfield by Landon Jones. Landon Jones gets the, Landon Jones gets the touchdown. And the Tigers have scored again. So this time Burton threw the pass. And this will be a 14-yard. And it goes down to Landon Jones. Here's the extra point. McFadden holding for Andrews. There's the snap, the kick, it's up, it's high enough, and it is good enough. And the score, Lander 34, Rawlins, nothing. We've got 1:05 to go in the first period of play. We'll be right back.
That everyone deserves a second chance, including us. Hi, I'm Brian Robacher, CEO of Atlantic City Federal Credit Union. And if we said no to you in the past, I'm asking you for a second chance too. In the midst of everything happening, we are committed now more than ever to second chances and when it comes to your finances. An auto loan for your new car, business loans, home loans, and more. Give Atlantic City Federal Credit Union a second chance to give you a second chance. We've been helping our community thrive since 1964, and now it's your turn. Visit AtlanticCity.coop to apply today. Atlantic City Federal Credit Union, federally insured by the NCUA.
For a place, a people, an idea, for right and freedom, for liberty and justice for all. For every square inch between fruited plains and spacious skies. Marines fight to win. See all the battles Marines fight to win at marines.com.
There's the pooch kit by Andrews, picked up by Green again for Rawlins, and he's down right away at the 34-yard line. So Rawlins will take over 1st and 10. The last pooch kick that Lander had, Green was also the receiver on that one, as they're keeping it away from the deep receivers for the Rawlins Outlaws. 1 minute to go here in the first half of play, and Rawlins will have the ball on the hash mark near side. First down, 10 yards to go. They trail in the game 34-0. Lander really rolling it out here early. Defensive play has been excellent for the Tigers. Rawlins comes out. One man split off wide to the right side. Two men in the backfield. The old classic T formation. Here's the handoff. Goes to Grant, and Grant gets a little bit of yardage across the 35 up to the 40. They're going to mark him down at the 41-yard line. So that's going to be 7 yards on the carry by Grant. And he now has 15 carries for 56 yards. And it's going to be second down, about 3 yards to go. Clock moving at 30 seconds to go. Hustling into the Rawlins lineup is Aaron Chico. Now they break the huddle up to the line of scrimmage with 20 seconds to go here in the first half. Same formation. Here's Gonzalez, rolls out to his left side, runs out of bounds, but he's didn't get much yardage. I don't think he got any yardage, as a matter of fact. He did not. He squirted out of bounds with 12 seconds to go. And he's still at the 41-yard line. So it'll be 3rd down and 3. 12 seconds to go. First half, Lander 34, Rawlins 0. Great first half for the Tigers and a great first half for Braden Baker. Holy cow. 4 touchdowns, 252 yards rushing unofficially. Okay, here comes Rawlins. One man split out wide to the left side. Offset eye in the backfield. There's the handoff. It goes to the second man through. Tries the right side. Nothing doing. He is powered down right away at the line of scrimmage by Landon Jones. No gain on the play. And that's the end of the first half of play. And after one half, it's Lander 34 and Rawlins nothing.
Snyder Signature Properties would like to give a huge shout out to the local sports of Fremont County. They are here to support your team and your local home real estate needs. Call today to see how Snyder Signature Properties can help you buy and sell your next property. Good luck to all Fremont County athletes.
B&M Septic and Excavation offers prompt professional service. Call them today for a quote at 850-2200. They serve far and wide across Fremont County and deep. B&M Septic and Excavation is proud to support Fremont County sports.
High Plains Power is a Touchstone Energy cooperative. What does that mean for you as a Rural Electric Association member? It all comes down to 7 principles: open membership, one voice, one vote, member benefits, independence, education, cooperation, and community. To understand how it all works, we're headed back in time. In 1879, electricity was in major cities, but rural areas were out of luck. In 1935, President FDR made it possible for companies to build power lines to unserved areas. By the time we hit 1941, some 400 electric co-ops had been organized to serve rural America, just like High Plains Power. For more information, visit highplainspower.org.
Hey guys, this is Nick Haskell, and here at Haskell's Furniture and Flooring, we have the best brands. With our size, we are able to shop for you. We're able to choose the top products in the best companies. We carry La-Z-Boy, Tempur-Pedic, Ashley, Sealy, Serta, and more. With our variety, we can make sure we're a one-stop shop for all of your home furnishing needs. Come in today to one of our locations in Cody, Lovell, Worland, and Riverton, where we have the best prices and a better service.
Exploding at 200 miles per hour. Airbags pack a punch. Until age 13, stay buckled up in the back seat. Buckle up, Wyoming. It's the law.
You need an oil change, but you don't have a lot of time. Expressway Lubes on South Federal in Riverton and Highway 789 in Lander provide a fast, professional lube, oil, and filter change. Expressway Lubes, locally owned and proud to support our local student athletes.
Men have a way of doing things. A man has his way of eating, of exercising, of keeping his hands warm, and of straightening up. So, when a man faces a serious life problem like divorce, depression, or suicidal thoughts, shouldn't a man have a way to deal with that too? Well, now he does. I'm Dr. Rich Mahogany. Visit me at mantherapy.org.
Don't leave your future up in the air. Always wear a seatbelt. And reduce your risk of death of serious injury in a crash by almost 50%. Buckle up, Wyoming.
Living well isn't just about things. It's about the things that matter: your family, your friends, and your health. For decades, Sage West Healthcare has been committed to improving the health and care of our communities. Today, we're investing more in our communities, in our people, in advanced medical technologies, and in specialized facilities, so access to better care is close to you and the things that matter most. Sage West Healthcare. Be well, live well. That's why we're here.
Ernie Over and Kirk Baxter back with you at Bill Bush Stadium. And let's put that on the, down there. They're honoring some seniors from various teams here at Lander Valley High School and their parents coming out. But our halftime score, Lander 34, Rawlins nothing. And looking at our individual statistics, let's go first of all for the Tigers. The one-man wrecking crew, Braden Baker. Baker has carried 11 times, 252 yards, 4 touchdowns. McFadden has 1 carry for 3 yards. Parker Burton 1 carry for 4 yards. Total rushing offense for Lander 259 yards. And there's been 1 pass completion. It went to Parker Burton to Landon Jones. It was 14 yards. And so that is 274 yards total offense. So 259 rushing, 14 passing. 274 yards total offense for the Lander Valley Tigers. For Rawlins, they have Grant has 15 carries for 56 yards. Total Torstenbo has 7 carries for 2 yards. Gonzalez 1 carry for 5 yards. Total of 63 yards rushing. They have 11 yards passing on 1 pass completion from Gonzalez to Stevens, 74 yards total offense. So Lander 274 yards and Rawlins 74 yards unofficially here. So Lander 200 more yards in the first half. And, of course, the score indicates that. And we'll be back with the scoring summary right after we listen to these.
Shoshone Rose Casino and Hotel is proud to support youth sports in Fremont County. Enjoy a meal at the Deca Gai He restaurant. Deca Gai He is Shoshone for the eating house. Open daily from 7:30 a.m. until 9 p.m. Try a weekend getaway with the family in one of their comfortable, pet-friendly guest rooms and enjoy the heated swimming pool. Book online at ShoshoneRose.com and remember to support Fremont County youth sports. Go team!
Why should your new floor come from Carpet One? Because we're passionate about the spaces our neighbors call home. We're part of your community, and we're also part of the world's largest cooperative of independently owned and operated flooring stores. So you can be sure you'll get great selection and outstanding value with every installation. Whether it's carpet, hardwood, tile, or luxury vinyl, our experts take the guesswork out of choosing the right floor. We're your local Carpet One Floor and Home, the one store for your perfect floor.
Your tax pros at 672 West Main Street in Lander, Wyoming can handle all your tax needs. Whatever your situation, we know what to do. Call 307-856-2256 today to schedule an appointment. H&R Block is open Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. to 3 p.m.
Your car or truck is an investment. When it needs repairs, you need someone you can trust to do the job right. Take it to Gunner's Automotive. They repair all makes and models of cars and trucks, from oil changes to brakes, tires, and more. Gunner's Automotive, 856-2288.
Riverton Blowdorn Lumber is proud to support youth sports. Experience the Blowdorn difference. Quality products, design, delivery, and expert service. Blowdorn Lumber, 1202 North Federal in Riverton. Blowdorn Lumber.
Ernie Over and Kirk Baxter back with you at Bill Bush Stadium in Lander, where with we're in halftime, and it's Lander 34 and Rawlins 0. We do have a halftime score over in Torrington, where the Riverton Wolverines have a 1-point lead over the Torrington Trailblazers. It's 7-6 at halftime in a real defensive game there in Torrington. Looking at the scoring summary, it didn't take Lander long to get on the scoreboard. As a matter of fact, it was only 14 seconds, and it was a 72-yard run by Braden Baker. Andrews added the PAT. A one-play, 72-yard drive. Lander led 7-0. In the first quarter, 2:51 to go. It was an 11-yard rush by Braden Baker, PAT by Andrews. It was a 4-play, 26-yard drive. Lander led 14-0. And then, that was a 7:51 to go, I beg your pardon. Then in the first quarter, with 5:08 to go, it was a 59-yard rush by Braden Baker, PAT added by Andrews. A one-play, 59-yard drive. Lander led 20-0 as the PAT was missed by Andrew. The only miss today. That didn't go. So it was 20-0. Then in the second period, 9:36 to go, a 63-yard run by Braden Baker, a three-play 82-yard drive, 27-0 Lander after the Andrews PAT. Then the final touchdown came with 1:05 to go here in the second period, a 14-yard pass from Parker Burton to Landon Jones, 14 yards. A 7-play, 85-yard drive, and that's where we are here at halftime. Lander 34 and Rawlins 0. I tell you, in the pregame interview that we had with Coach Jim Burton, he was talking about how the Lander Tigers would like to have some explosive plays tonight. I tell you, the first play of the game, and it was a 72-yard run for a touchdown. That is pretty darn explosive. So Lander's touchdowns from 72, 11 yards, 59 yards, 63 yards, and 14 yards. Tigers really controlling this game. Lander 34, Rawlins nothing. And, of course, we'll be right back here next week as the Lander Tigers close out their season against the Buffalo Bison. So tune in to YO Today, KFCW 93.1, and we'll have that game for you also with Austin Bekdas on the call. Okay, we'll be right back with more of the halftime show brought to you by the United States Marine Corps right after this.
The choice is yours. Sutherland's Friends of the Family Plus Consumer Credit Card lets you choose from 5% off instantly at the register or special financing on qualifying purchases. That means no forms, no waiting, no rebates. You can choose 5% off instantly with your Sutherland's credit card. Got a big project? Choose special financing. The choice is yours with Sutherland's Friends of the Family Plus Consumer Credit Card. Subject to credit approval. Minimum monthly payment required. See store for details. Only at Sutherland's.
When repairs are complete after a collision, you expect your car, SUV, or truck to look like new. That's the service you'll receive at Stork Auto Body in Riverton. Professionalism and meticulous attention to detail. You can depend on Stork Auto Body, 841 Miniweb Avenue, Riverton.
Good news, DUI crashes and deaths are falling in Fremont County.
We're doing better, but even one death on our roads from impaired driving, we take personally.
We started the Fremont County DUI Task Force 2 years ago, because we're losing too many friends, family members, and community members to impaired driving.
So we've joined forces to work together to find and stop impaired drivers in Fremont County, wherever they are.
And we're making an impact, but we need your help.
If your summer activities involve alcohol, plan ahead and make good choices.
Drink responsibly, designate a sober driver, or call Safe Ride.
And don't let your friends drive impaired either, even if you have to take their keys and find them a safe ride home.
Let's all look out for each other and keep everybody safe. Remember,
don't risk it. Drive sober.
Embrace comfort throughout the seasons with Northern Arapahoe Propane and Solid Waste. Proudly rooted in the local community, supporting Fremont County year-round. Your preferred supplier serving enrolled and non-enrolled members. For more information, call 307-463-4185.
A proud sponsor of this broadcast is Bailey Enterprises. For over 50 years, Bailey has become the name you can trust. With Pit Stop Travel Centers, you can fuel up and stock up on trip snacks at locations all over Fremont County. You can also put your trust in Bailey Tire and Auto for service to keep handy for those times when your luck runs out on the road. Refresh at the Speedway Cafe with a dine-in meal or a round of carry-out with a variety of specials to keep you going. Go with Bailey.
Dos Solitos is proud to support Fremont County sports teams. Enjoy bold Mexican flavors that'll have your taste buds shouting, Olé! Follow them on Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok for updates on events and food truck locations.
The staff and board of the Fremont County Fair wish to thank everyone who attended the fair this year. Whether you enjoyed Family Day, a night event, entered a craft, or showed livestock, thanks for all your efforts. Stay tuned for a bigger and better Fremont County Fair next year.
Community Health Centers of Central Wyoming has locations across Fremont County ready to serve you at DuBois Medical Clinic, Riverton Community Health, and Lander Community Health Pediatrics. We accept all forms of insurance, including Medicaid and Medicare. Are you struggling to get medical care? Ask for their sliding fee scale. From family medicine to pediatrics, Community Health Centers are here to serve you. Call 307-463-7160 or visit chccw.org to
Ernie Over and Kirk Baxter back with you at Bill Bush Stadium in Lander, where the Lander Tigers have just come back onto the field. And I tell you what, that was an energetic return to the field by the Tigers. They were prancing and doing a little bit of skipping out there. They've got a 34-0 lead here, and Tigers are feeling very good about themselves. Now the Rawlins Outlaws coming out on the far side. Lander 34, Rawlins nothing. Tigers totally in control of this one with 200 more yards in total offense than the Rawlins Outlaws. And, of course, they've got Braden Baker had 4 touchdowns, and Parker Burton threw 1 touchdown pass. So 5 touchdowns here for Lander to start this game. And then we will have the second half. I think they're going to take another 3-minute break, allowing the teams to huddle up here and get a little bit of exercise coming out of the locker room. A tremendous first half by the Lander Valley Tigers. Of course, I want to tell you the Thermopolis Bobcats pulled off a huge upset this afternoon in Thermopolis, defeating number 1 Mountain View 13-7. Great upset by the Thermopolis Bobcats. And the Riverton Wolverines over on the eastern edge of the state playing the Torrington Trailblazers, lead at halftime 7-6. We'll be back with our second half kickoff and Lander versus Rawlins right after this.
Visit Lander Gambles to make your home feel like new. They will beat any competitor's price. Stop by to speak to one of the sales agents or visit LanderGambles.com. Lander Gambles will help you find the perfect product that fits your budget and lifestyle. Lander Gambles, 420 Main Street, Lander, Wyoming.
Riverton's Hampton Inn & Suites is proud to sponsor our youth athletics in Fremont County. Fremont County school athletics provide our youth timeless experiences and lessons that can lead to success for life. Setting goals, teamwork, and hard work make young athletes into good citizens.
Papa Murphy's on North Federal in Riverton makes your pizza to order. Order online at papamurphys.com or in store. Delicious, fresh-made pizza just the way you want it. Papa Murphy's is a proud supporter of our local Fremont County student athletes.
We believe that everyone deserves a second chance, including us. Hi, I'm Brian Robacher, CEO of Atlantic City Federal Credit Union. And if we said no to you in the past, I'm asking you for a second chance too. In the midst of everything happening, we are committed now more than ever to second chances and when it comes to your finances. An auto loan for your new car, business loans, home loans, and more. Give Atlantic City Federal Credit Union a second chance to give you a second chance. We've been helping our community thrive since 1964, and now it's your turn. Visit AtlanticCity.coop to apply today. Atlantic City Federal Credit Union, federally insured by the NCUA.
Back again, and the Rawlins Outlaws will receive the kickoff from the Lander Tigers. Lander won the coin flip at the beginning of the coin flip at the beginning of the game, and elected to receive. And what a decision that was, because on the first play of scrimmage, Braden Baker took it to the house. And then the next time Lander got the football, Braden Baker took it to the house. And that happened twice more. 4 touchdowns, over 252 yards by Baker here in the first half of play. So now let's see what the Tigers can do here in the second half, as we've got just 24 minutes of football left here in Lander on a very crisp evening. Pitch black outside, actually. You had a big cloud cover earlier to start the game, and I don't think we're probably going to have too many stars out tonight. Temperature is going to be perhaps a hard freeze, 37 degrees outside right now here in Lander. Going deep back is number 3, Stevens, for the Rawlins Outlaws. And we also have back there number 10 and I think number 2. So we have Manny Villapondo and Damian Villapondo back to receive. Here's the kick by Andrews. Straight up ahead, end over end. Bounces, and it is still on the ground. The ball's on the ground. Let's see who's got it. Does Lander have it? Boy, Rawlins didn't want to pick up that football. The officials, does Lander have it? Lander has the football. A fumble on the kickoff, and Lander recovers it inside the 25-yard line. Lander will have it first down, 10 yards to go on the turnover by Rawlins. It's going to be at the 23-yard line. What a break for the Lander Tigers. As Rawlins, it was a great kick by Andrews. It was an end-over-ender, and it bounced. And Rawlins didn't immediately go after the football. But the pursuit team by Lander was right there, and Lander recovers the second half kickoff. Tigers come out now up to the line of scrimmage. Finn McFadden and Landon Jones split off wide to the right. In the gun is Paxton Hollingshead. Braden Baker is in the backfield with him. Now Finn McFadden goes in motion. Here's the snap, the pitch over to Baker. Baker cuts around the left side. He's down and out of bounds about the 15-yard line. Let's see where they're going to mark him out. They're going to mark him right out at the 15. So that's an 8-yard gain by Baker, and he now has 260 yards rushing in this football game. Play just under, excuse me, I didn't mean to do that in your ears. 11:54 to go. Baker was knocked out of bounds. Same play by the Tigers. Baker to the left shoulder. There's a handoff straight up to Caleb Larvey. Larvey squirts into the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers. That was a little counter play by Larvey, and the Tigers take 2 plays to score the touchdown, and it's Caleb Larvey with 11:47 to go here in the third period of play, and Caleb Larvey takes it in for the touchdown, 15 yards. Here's the point after touchdown by Andrews. It's up, and it is true. And so the score now goes, Lander has 41, Rawlins 0. We'll be right back.
Place, a people, an idea, for right and freedom, for liberty and justice for all. For every square inch between fruited plains and spacious skies. Marines fight to win. See all the battles Marines fight.
At Marines.com. Well, thanks for the United States Marines, our halftime sponsor here on YO Today YouTube and KFCW 93.1. So the Tigers take it in. Caleb Larvey gets into the action, and he goes in for 15 yards on his first carry of the game. So the Tigers have got another touchdown on the board. It's 41-0 after recovering the second half kickoff fumble by Rawlins. Andrews is ready. Here's the kick, and it goes back down to Villapando. It bounces. Villapando picks it up at the 20-yard line. He moves off to the right-hand side across the 25, and he stopped right there. Actually, they're going to mark him down at the 24-yard line. So that was Manny Villapando with the carry. And 24-yard line is where the Rawlins Outlaws are going to start here in the third period. 11 minutes, 40 seconds to go. Lander leading 41-0. Nice, crisp night here, 37 degrees in Lander. Rawlins comes up to the line of scrimmage. Gonzalez has one receiver wide to the left side. He's under center, one man in motion. Now here is the handoff, nowhere going. It's Grant, and Grant gets... I don't know. Does he get to the... they're going to make him... they're going to say he got up to the... Let's see, they started not at the 24-yard line. They started at the 32-yard line, and he's up to the 34-yard line. So that is 2 yards for Grant. Here's the next play. There's the handoff, goes right back to Grant. He backs his way down across the 35-yard line. Host the Tigers in on the tackle. One of those was 83, and let's see, or 87, Django Ferguson. Okay, so the carry is to the 36-yard line. It'll be a 2-yard gain that time by Grant. And it's third down, about 3 yards to go. Hash mark on the far side. Lander fans stomping their feet on the aluminum bleachers here. Under center, Gonzalez rolls out and is caught behind the line of scrimmage and pulled down. Big defensive play. Parker Burton is right there to pull him down. Also down there for the Tigers is 24, Caleb Larvey, and 54, Jackson Conder. And so there's no gain on the play. It's at the 36-yard line. So Gonzalez, no gain on the play. Fourth down. And they need 4 yards to go. And the Rawlins Outlaws are going to kick it away. It's Green who will punt it away. He's back about the 23-yard line. And we have Burton and McFadden back deep for the Lander Tigers back about the 33. So Green will punt it away from about the 25. There's the snap, the kick almost blocked, and it comes down directly to Burton. Burton's got it. Oh, there's a stiff arm, and he gets another 4 yards. Parker Burton with the carry and the tackle by Braden Torstenbo. So Burton gets the carry, and he returns it for the Tigers on the short kick. And so Lander Valley takes over now. First down, 10 yards to go. They're at their own 44-yard line. Clock moving when the play resumes. It's 9:21 right now and stopped. Lander 41, Rawlins nothing on our Ranger printer scoreboard. Tigers come up, hash mark on the near side. And we have Barrett Moffitt split out wide to the left side, and there's some confusion. And Lander calls timeout. Well, they didn't figure out what was going. Moffitt was saying, am I supposed to be right here? And they looked over at Coach Burton, and he called a timeout. Landon Jones coming into the game now, and we'll be right back.
Snyder Signature Properties would like to give a huge shout out to the local sports of Fremont County. They are here to support your team and your local home real estate needs. Call today to see how Snyder Signature Properties can help you buy and sell your next property. Good luck to all Fremont County athletes.
Ernie over and Kirk Baxter. Kirk on the video tonight. Thank you, Kirk, for coming over and running the camera for us. Austin is on vacation this week. A vacation that was planned well before the season started, so he'll be with you next week when the Tigers close out against Buffalo. Okay, timeout is over. Tigers come up to the line of scrimmage, first down and 10 from their own 44. Hollingshead hands it off to the second man through, and that's Caleb Larvey. And Caleb gets over the 50-yard line. That'll be a nice 6-yard gain by Caleb. And that is his second carry. He has 21 yards in the game so far. And it'll be second down right on the midfield stripe. 9 minutes to go, third quarter, 41-0 Lander. Tigers in the huddle. Starting to get cold in here. Did our heater turn off? Okay, and it's only 37 degrees outside. Hollingshead with receivers on both sides. Larvey with the carry. Larvey straight ahead for the first down at the 45-yard line. They're going to actually call him down at the 46, but that's going to be, oh boy, that's going to be really close for the first down. Are they going to measure or are they going to give him the first down? Referee is saying first down, Tigers. So it goes down to the 46, a 4-yard carry, and 25 yards now for Larvey and the first down. Tigers have it at the 46-yard line inside Rawlins territory. Clock moving at 8:12 to go. Hash mark near side. Two receivers split out wide. It's Moffitt and Finn McFadden. Here's the handoff to Braden Baker, and he gets ahead for a yard or two, and then it's pushed right back. So we're going to see where they're going to spot the football here. It's going to be at the 45. So 1 yard gain by Baker. That is one of the least amount of yards he's had all night long. He's had 72, 2, 11, 59, 16, 63, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. Okay, Tigers come out. Barrett Moffett wide to the left side. Finn McFadden in the slot to the left. Here's a fumble, and Rawlins is going to get the football. The snap was a direct snap to Braden Baker, and it got away from him. Fumble. First turnover for the Tigers tonight, and Rawlins jumps right on it. They had a couple of guys there. It's right at the 50-yard line. So the loss on the play will be 5 yards, and that'll go against Hollingshead on the snap. Okay, so Rawlins comes out now. They're right at midfield, their best starting position of the day. They have one receiver split out wide to the left. Everyone's in tight. Handoff goes to Grant. Grant powers his way ahead for about 5 yards. They're going to mark him short of 5. He's going to get 4 yards on the carry down to the 46-yard line. So it'll be second down, 6 yards to go for the Rawlins Outlaws. Grant averages about 104 yards a game, and where he's right at 60 yards a game right now. Clock moving, 6:46 to go, third period. Lander 41, Rawlins 0. Up to the line of scrimmage, hash mark far side. Lascano spread out wide to the right side. Here's the handoff to Grant. He goes straight ahead for 3 or 4 yards. And coming up off the bottom of that stack for the Tigers. Let's see. That was, I'm not sure who that was. I couldn't see the number. I apologize for that. So the gain is down to the 42-yard line, a gain of 4 yards on the play by Grant. He's the workhorse of this Rawlins offense. Only 2 other players have touched the football for a rush this afternoon. Okay, third down, 2 yards to go. 2 men in the backfield. Grant gets it, and he's got the first down. Goes right to the 40-yard line. And that'll be first down for the Rawlins Outlaws. I believe it's right on the 40. Should be a first down, and it is. So it goes 2 yards and a first down. And Rawlins continues the march. 5:40 to go, third period, 41-0 Lander. Chilly night here in Lander. 37 degrees was the last temperature when we looked. Pitch black outside, too. There's overcast. It's supposed to be a hard freeze tonight, too. And there's a whistle and a timeout called by Rawlins, and we'll take this timeout.
Excavation offers prompt professional service. Call them today for a quote at 850-2200. They serve far and wide across Fremont County and deep. B&M Septic and Excavation is proud to support Fremont County sports.
High Plains Power is a Touchstone Energy cooperative. What does that mean for you as a Rural Electric Association member? It all comes down to 7 principles: open membership, one voice, one vote, member benefits, independence, education, cooperation, and community. To understand how it all works, we're headed back in time. In 1879, electricity was in major cities, but rural areas were out of luck. In 1935, President FDR made it possible for companies to build power lines to unserved areas. By the time we hit 1941, some 400 electric co-ops had been organized to serve rural America, just like High Plains Power. For more information, visit highplainspower.org.
5:18 to go, third period of play. Rawlins has a first down, 10 yard to go. They're at the 40-yard line. Gonzalez has been under center all night long. There's a pitch, and it goes, about 5-6 yards. Nice push on the play by the Rawlins offensive line, and looks like Lander had him bottled up at the line of scrimmage, but it goes down to the 34-yard line, and that is Torstenbo. He gets 6 yards on the play. That is only his second carry for positive yardage. So it's second down, 4 yards to go. Hash mark far side, Gonzalez under center. There's a pitch over, and it'll be a first down all the way down to the 30-yard line, I think. Depends on where the mark will be. But that was Torstenbo again. And they're going to mark him right at the 31, so it'll be short of the first down. 3 yards on the play. He needed to get to the 30 for the first down. So it's third down and a yard now. Clock moving, 4:20 to go in the third period of play. Lander 41-0 on our Ranger printer scoreboard. So here come the Outlaws out now. Hash mark on the far side. Gonzalez has been under center for the entire game. Here's the snap, the handoff to Grant, straight forward, and I think he's got the first down just across the 30-yard line. It'll be a first down. They're going to mark him at the 29. So it's a first down. And Rawlins' march continues. They started right at midfield. This will be the 7th play of the drive, and they're down at the Lander 30. Football's just across the 30-yard line, so statistically it's the 29. 3.5 minutes to go here, third period. There's the handoff, goes to Grant again, and he's smothered at the line of scrimmage. He'll fall forward for a couple of yards. And there's a big scrum, a big pile there. What do we have? No, Grant still, no, fumble. Fumble on the play. Grant fumbles. Lander recovers. I wondered what that big scrum was for down there. So Lander gets another turnover and halts the Rawlins drive. And the football is down at the, where are they going to mark it? The 26-yard line? 27-yard line. So Lander takes over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line. 3.5 minutes to go here in the third period. Hollingshead comes in from the sidelines with the play. Hash mark on the far side. Second turnover by Rawlins this half. They fumbled the second half kickoff. Okay, Larvey is in the slot. Baker is alone on the left-hand side. He gets the call. And Braden Baker, boy, he's still powering his way up. Oh, a big carry all the way to the 34-yard line. 7 yards on the carry by Baker. And Tigers will have second down on about 3. Carries up to the 34. Clock moving with 3 minutes to go here, third period. Lander out in front, 41-0. Cody West coming into the game now for the Tigers. Hollingshead gets the play. He goes into the huddle. Tells the Tigers what the play is. They break the huddle now. Landon Jones split off wide to the right side. We have Burton and McFadden on the near side. Back to pass. Hollingshead. There's a pass downfield. It's caught. It's going to be 6 points. Touchdown. Landon Jones. No, that's Finn McFadden. Finn McFadden with the catch. And it comes with 2:20 to go here in the third period. And let's see. That was from the 34. So that would be 66 yards. 66-yard pass from Hollingshead to McFadden. And now here's the extra point. McFadden holding. Andrews' kick is true. And the score goes Lander 48 and Rawlins 0. And we'll be right back right after this.
And here at Haskell's Furniture and Flooring, we have the best brands. With our size, we are able to shop for you. We're able to choose the top products from the best companies. We carry La-Z-Boy, Tempur-Pedic, Ashley, Sealy, Serta, and more. With our variety, we can make sure we're a one-stop shop for all of your home furnishing needs. Come in today to one of our locations in Cody, Lovell, Worland, and Riverton, where we have the best prices and a better service.
Exploding at 200 miles per hour. Airbags pack a punch. Until age 13, stay buckled up in the back seat. Buckle up, Wyoming. It's the law.
Ernie Over and Kirk Baxter back with you. 2 minutes, 20 seconds to go here in the third period of play. And Lander is just all over Rawlins. It's 48-0. Tigers are playing like they have not played so far this season. And of course, as we mentioned earlier, Coach Jim Burton was saying they wanted some explosive plays, and the Tigers have had explosive plays, one right after another, all game long. Big lead. Okay, Andrews to kick off. Deep is Villapondo. The two Villapondos, Manny and Damian. Here's the kick. It's short. It comes down at the 28-yard line and just about 2 or 3 yards beyond that. And coming up, let's see who caught that play. That was caught by Schellenberger, Ty Schellenberger. So Rawlins takes over now, first down and 10, and the football's at the Lander 32-yard line. Under 2 minutes to go now, clock running in the third period of play. A nice crowd on hand for a 37-degree weather night. Not full by any means, but there's a good sprinkling of Lander fans here in the home stands. I counted 17 folks on the other side. Okay, Gonzalez back to pass. He's under pressure. Throws it downfield out of bounds. So that will be second down and 10 yards to go. And he was under heavy pressure from the Tigers, and he just lofted it toward the visitor stands. And, of course, we now have a running clock here in Lander. We're over 45 points, so the clock will continue to run for the rest of the game, which I'm sure the home fans will be thankful of because they can get out of here, get back to their cars and get warmed up. Okay, it is second down, 10 yards to go. Gonzalez under center. There's the snap, and he is sacked. And it's Caleb Larvey that does the damage. And no, that's Cody West. I beg your pardon. That's Cody West who makes the tackle back there, and the loss is all the way back to the 27-yard line. Loss of 5 on the play. So it's now third down, 15 to go. Gonzalez under center. One receiver split out. Here's the pitch. Goes on the far side, running a little bit of room. He's got over the 50, over the 45, 40, 35, 30, and into the end zone. Touchdown for Braden Torstenbo. And I'm looking to see, I don't see any flags on the field, so that'll be the first touchdown, and that's a 33-yard or a 73-yard touchdown by Torstenbo. 73 yards. Holy cow. And that comes here at the 3-second mark. Just Rawlins with 0-0-3, 73-yard rush. And they're going to go for a kick. Trying to see here. It looks like they're going to kick. Green is on to kick. Gonzalez will hold. Here's the snap, the kick, and this one is good. So it's 48-7, and that is our score with 3 seconds to go in the third. We'll be right back.
You need an oil change, but you don't have a lot of time. Expressway Lubes on South Federal in Riverton and Highway 789 in Lander provide a fast, professional lube oil and filter change. Expressway Lubes, locally owned and proud to support our local student athletes.
Men have a way of doing things. A man has his way of eating, of exercising, of keeping his hands warm, and of straightening up. So, when a man faces a serious life problem like divorce, depression, or suicidal thoughts, shouldn't a man have a way to deal with that too? Well, now he does. I'm Dr. Rich Mahogany. Visit me at mantherapy.org.
Okay, the Tigers will be down to kick. McFadden is deep for the Tigers at the 15. Green will kick. Let's see if they do an onside here. Nope. Kicks away. McFadden from the 10-yard line. He moves to his right-hand side. Breaks one tackle. Breaks another. Runs into one of his own men. Now he's caught and brought down at the 42-yard line. Well, he almost broke that one. That was Aaron Chico with the tackle. So Lander Valley will start at, let's see, they're going to mark it, I think, at the 42. Well, they're waiting for the new football to come in. Yeah, I think it's going to be at the 42-yard line. The official walks over. And that's the end of the third period. So, after 3 periods, Lander 48, Rawlins 7.
Up in the air. Always wear a seatbelt and reduce your risk of death of serious injury in a crash by almost 50%. Buckle up, Wyoming.
Living well isn't just about things. It's about the things that matter. Your family, your friends, and your health. For decades, Sage West Healthcare has been committed to improving the health and care of our communities. Today, we're investing more in our communities, in our people, in advanced medical technologies, and in specialized facilities, so access to better care is close to you and the things that matter most. Sage West Healthcare. Be well, live well. That's why we're here.
Ernie over, Kirk Baxter back at Bill Bush Stadium. 12 minutes to go in the game. Lander 48-7 over Rawlins. Tigers come out. One man in the slot is Baker. Now he's in motion. And the handoff goes to Baker, or to, that was Baker. I'm sorry, it was Larvey that was in motion. 34-24. So the Tigers start at the 42-yard line. And it's a gain up to the 44. So for Baker, that is another 2 yards. 270 yards unofficially so far in the game for Braden Baker. Clock moving at 11.5 minutes to go in the game. Hash mark far side. Twin receivers off to the right side. And there's Parker Burton now in quarterback. There's a handoff straight up the middle. It's Braden Baker. Baker to the outside, 40. He's at the 30. He's at the 25, 20, and he's knocked down about the 17-yard line. Another big carry by Braden Baker. So that'll be, let's see here, we add 6 onto that. And it goes down 39 yards on the carry by Braden Baker. And it's a first down for the Tigers. And they're going to put the ball down at the 18-yard line. First down for the Tigers. I tell you what, Braden Baker has just been amazing in this football game tonight. Picked up a lot of yards. He had 200. Well, we'll get to that here in a minute. Tigers have it, 1st and 10. Hash mark on the near side. Parker Burton keeps, and he moves to his right side. He's at the 10. He's at the 5. Touchdown. Parker Burton on a busted play. And is there a flag down? I don't think so. So Parker Burton goes in from 18 yards and that is his second touchdown of the day. Let's see, that is Parker Burton, LV, and it's at 10-11. And PAT coming up now. That would be an 18-yard rush by Burton. Here's the snap, the kick, and it is good. So Lander now goes out on top by a score of 54-7. 55-7, I beg your pardon. That was 48-7 is 55. So the Tigers 54-7. We'll be right back.
Shoshone Rose Casino and Hotel is proud to support youth sports in Fremont County. Enjoy a meal at the Deca Gai He restaurant. Deca Gai He is Shoshone for the eating house. Open daily from 7:30 a.m. until 9 p.m. Try a weekend getaway with the family in one of their comfortable, pet-friendly guest rooms and enjoy the heated swimming pool. Book online at ShoshoneRose.com and remember to support Fremont County youth sports. Go team!
Why should your new floor come from Carpet One? Because we're passionate about the spaces our neighbors call home. We're part of your community, and we're also part of the world's largest cooperative of independently owned and operated flooring stores. So you can be sure you'll get great selection and outstanding value with every installation. Whether it's carpet, hardwood, tile, or luxury vinyl, our experts take the guesswork out of choosing the right floor. We're your local Carpet One Floor and Home, the one store for your perfect floor.
Your tax pros at 672 West Main Street in Lander, Wyoming can handle all your tax needs.
Well, we get back to H&R Block here. I apologize for that. It is 54-7. The extra point apparently boinked off the standards. Here's a little boink itself. Zayden Lucero picks it up for the Rawlins Outlaws at about the 40-yard line. And he tries to return the ball. He runs laterally across the field, didn't gain much yardage upfield. So he's going to be, Rawlins is going to have it at the 40-yard line. So Rawlins at the 40 on that little boink kick by Andrews. It'll be 1st and 10 Rawlins at the 40-yard line. So that was an 18-yard rush by Parker Burton. The PAT was missed. It boinked off the upright. So it's 54-7. That's the second extra point that Lander missed today. Okay, here comes Rawlins out of the huddle, up to the line of scrimmage. One man split out wide. Man in the slot on the far side. Here's the handoff, and caught behind the line and dragged down for no gain was Braden Torstenbo. Nice defense on the play by the Tigers. And I think that was Cody West who made that tackle. No gain on the play. So it remains 2nd down, 10 yards to go, 8 minutes, 42 seconds to go. Lander 54-7. Wide receiver split out wide to the right, 2 men in the backfield. There's the handoff to the first man, Grant, and he goes ahead for a couple. Grant's their workhorse, and they're going to mark him up to the 44-yard line, so that'll be a 4-yard gain. He now has 21 carries, 72 yards. And the clock continues to roll. 8 minutes to go here in the game. 54-7. Lander comfortably ahead in their next to the last game of the year. They'll close out the season at home here against the Buffalo Bison next week. Rawlins up to the line of scrimmage, far hash mark. And there's a pitch on the near side. And a little bit of running room across the 50, 45, down to the 40-yard line goes Torstenbo. Torstenbo, no flags. Lander almost jumped offside that time. That's going to be a 1st down now. It crosses the 50-yard line, and it goes down to the 40. So that is a 16-yard gain by Torstenbo. 16 yards. He now has 100 yards in the game. unofficially, of course. And it's first down, Rawlins. Clock at 7 minutes to go in the game now. Same formation for Rawlins. They've played the same formation all night long. Here's Gonzalez, and he's caught in the backfield and sacked. Oh, a big sack, a big loss on the play. And coming up and making that stop for the Lander Valley Tigers, Corbin Fiddler. Corbin Fiddler with the tackle, and it's all the way back to midfield. Loss of 6 yards on the play. Wow. So Gonzalez loses 6, and he now has negative yardage for the game, -1. Well, we have a third quarter score from Riverton. The Wolverines it's actually from Torrington. Riverton 21 and Torrington 6. Riverton, the third-ranked team in Class 3A, and Torrington was the fourth-ranked team, if I remember correctly. Clock continuing to move, just 6 minutes left in this one from Lander. Line of scrimmage is the 50-yard line on that big tackle by Fiddler. Here's a pitch. Torstenbo, he gets a little bit of yardage on the outside. He's down to the 30, down to the 25, down to the 20. First down, Rawlins. Torstenbo with the carry, so he goes down 23 yards on the play. And they're down at the 17-yard line. He took off on the right side and had a lane. First and 10 now from the 17. Hash mark far side. There's the handoff to Grant. Grant powers his way down to the 10. And we have a new quarterback out there, number 13. But I don't see a number 13 on their roster, so maybe my eyes are wrong. But the carry is down to the 11-yard line, so that's 6 yards by Grant. He has 78 yards now. And Torstenbo, he's got 13 carries, 123 yards. Of course, that was helped by that huge run of his of 73 yards. Hash mark far side. Second down, 4 yards to go. Yeah, there's definitely a new quarterback. It's 13. There's the handoff to Grant, and he's down to the 5-yard line. So that'll be about 5 yards on the play for Grant. And it's first and goal. First and goal for the Rawlins Outlaws. They've got the ball. Actually, they stopped him at the 6-yard line. 4 minutes to go in the game now. Rawlins trying to add to their 7 points. Up to the line. Football in the middle of the field this time. The old T formation. There's the handoff straight up the middle by Grant. He gets a yard or two. They're going to mark him, I think, at the 3. So that will be 3 yards on the play. And the clock now 3:15 to go. Rawlins knocking on the door. They'd like to get their second touchdown here. There's the snap. Grant has it into the end zone, touchdown. So Grant gets the TD, and that'll be 3 yards more for him. He has 89 yards now. And Rawlins has their second touchdown of the game. It comes in the fourth quarter with 2:55 to go. And it was a 3-yard rush by Grant. And the extra point coming up. Green is on for the PAT. Nine-play drive. Here's the kick, and it's blocked. Oh, the Tigers come up and block that. And let's see, who was it that blocked it? It was, I think, 67. 67 did that block. And let's see, who is that? That is Corbin Fiddler. That's 2 big plays he's made. So the PAT was blocked. You could see that happening. He just burst right through the line. And let's see, we had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 plays and 60 yards was that drive for Rawlins. And the score now goes Lander 54 and Rawlins. That was good, wasn't it, the extra point? No, it was blocked. It was 13. Yeah. What am I thinking about? Well, 2 minutes, 55 seconds to go. We're going to hold it right here as Rawlins will kick off to Lander, and they're making the score somewhat little better on their side, 54-13. Each team has missed an extra point. Lander's missed 2, and Rawlins has had that one blocked after they were successful the first time. So Green's going to come out and kick it for the Rawlins Outlaws. Let's see if they try an onside here. I wouldn't be surprised. We're going to put the football down on the hash mark on the far side, so it'll be on the short side of the field. Lander's got a lot of folks up about the 45-yard line. Now they move up to the 50. And Green steps off his yardage. 2:55 to go. Let's see if this is a kick or it's an onside attempt. Green hears the whistle. He steps forward, and it's a big kickoff, end-over-end kick. And it goes to McFadden. McFadden takes it on the run at the 15-yard line, and he crosses the 20 before he's met by some Rawlins folks, and that's where Lander Valley will start. First down, 10 yards to go, and they're going to mark the ball right at the 25-yard line. So Lander will have the ball first down, 10 yards to go, 2.5 minutes to go, and the clock is running. 54-13 is our score. 41-point lead by the Tigers. Hash mark, far side. Clock down. Everyone comes in tight this time. Oh, we do have one man that's split out in the slot. Parker Burton is the quarterback. And there's the handoff. Goes right again to Braden Baker. Or is that someone else? Let me see. It's 28. So that is a new running back. That is, well, I don't have a 28 on our roster, so I'm not sure who that is. I think we got the second team in there now. I'm going to put number 28 here. And let's see, the football's at the 25, it's at the 35. He got 10 yards on that play for a first down for Lander. Hash mark far side, the old T formation. There's the handoff. Goes on the near side. Is that Cody West carrying the ball? I think it is. And let's see when he gets off the... Cody West with the carry on that play. It goes to the 40-yard line. Gain 5 on the play by West. And we're under a minute now. Clock counting down. Parker Burton, the quarterback for the Tigers. Down to a half a minute to go in the game now. And into victory formation is Lander. Burton takes the snap, takes the knee, and that's going to do it. Our final score is going to be Lander 54 and Rawlins 13. So the Tigers win the game 54-14. And we'll be back with our wrap-up right after we listen to these messages.
877-856-2256 today to schedule an appointment. H&R Block is open Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. to 3 p.m.
Your car or truck is an investment. When it needs repairs, you need someone you can trust to do the job right. Take it to Gunner's Automotive. They repair all makes and models of cars and trucks, from oil changes to brakes, tires, and more. Gunner's Automotive, 856-2288.
Riverton Blowdorn Lumber is proud to support youth sports. Experience the Blowdorn difference. Quality products, design, delivery, and expert service. Blowdorn Lumber, 1202 North Federal in Riverton. Blowdorn Lumber.
The choice is yours. Sutherland's Friends of the Family Plus Consumer Credit Card lets you choose from 5% off instantly at the register or special financing on qualifying purchases. That means no forms, no waiting, no rebates. You can choose 5% off instantly with your Sutherland's credit card. Got a big project? Choose special financing. The choice is yours with Sutherland's Friends of the Family Plus Consumer Credit Card. Subject to credit approval. Minimum monthly payment required. See store for details. Only at Sutherland's.
When repairs are complete after a collision, you expect your car, SUV, or truck to look like new. That's the service you'll receive at Stork Auto Body in Riverton. Professionalism and meticulous attention to detail. You can depend on Stork Auto Body, 841 Miniweb Avenue, Riverton.
Good news, DUI crashes and deaths are falling in Fremont County.
We're doing better, but even one death on our roads from impaired driving, we take personally.
We started the Fremont County DUI Task Force 2 years ago because we're losing too many friends, family members, and community members to impaired driving.
So we've joined forces to work together to find and stop impaired drivers in Fremont County, wherever they are.
And we're making an impact, but we need your help.
If your summer activities involve alcohol, plan ahead and make good choices.
Drink responsibly, designate a sober driver, or call Safe Ride.
And don't let your friends drive impaired either, even if you have to take their keys and find them a safe ride home.
Let's all look out for each other and keep everybody safe. Remember,
don't risk it. Drive sober.
Embrace comfort throughout the seasons with Northern Arapahoe Propane and Solid Waste. Proudly rooted in the local community, supporting Fremont County year-round. Your preferred supplier serving enrolled and non-enrolled members. For more information, call 307-463-4185.
A proud sponsor of this broadcast is Bailey Enterprises. For over 50 years, Bailey has become the name you can trust. With Pit Stop Travel Centers, you can fuel up and stock up on trip snacks at locations all over Fremont County. You can also put your trust in Bailey Tire and Auto for service to keep handy for those times when your luck runs out on the road. Refresh at the Speedway Cafe with a dine-in meal or a round of carry-out with a variety of specials to keep you going. Go with Bailey.
Dos Solitos is proud to support Fremont County sports teams. Enjoy bold Mexican flavors that'll have your taste buds shouting, "Olé!" Follow them on Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok for updates on events and food truck locations.
The staff and board of the Fremont County Fair wish to thank everyone who attended the fair this year. Whether you enjoyed Family Day, a night event, entered a craft, or showed livestock, thanks for all your efforts. Stay tuned for a bigger and better Fremont County Fair next year.
Community Health Centers of Central Wyoming has locations across Fremont County ready to serve you at DuBois Medical Clinic, Riverton Community Health, and Lander Community Health Pediatrics. We accept all forms of insurance, including Medicaid and Medicare. Are you struggling to get medical care? Ask for their sliding fee scale. From family medicine to pediatrics, Community Health Centers are here to serve you. Call 307-463-7160 or visit chccw.org to schedule your appointment.
Visit Lander Gambles to make your home feel like new. They will beat any competitor's price. Stop by to speak to one of the sales agents or visit landergambles.com. Lander Gambles will help you find the perfect product that fits your budget and lifestyle. Lander Gambles, 420 Main Street, Lander, Wyoming.
Riverton's Hampton Inn & Suites is proud to sponsor our youth athletics in Fremont County. Fremont County school athletics provide our youth timeless experiences and lessons that can lead to success for life. Setting goals, teamwork, and hard work make young athletes into good citizens.
Papa Murphy's on North Federal in Riverton makes your pizza to order. Order online at papamurphys.com or in store. Delicious, fresh-made pizza just the way you want it. Papa Murphy's is a proud supporter of our local Fremont County student athletes.
Ernie Over and Kirk Baxter back at Bill Bush Stadium. And our final score here tonight, we'll have Lander wins the game 54-13. Coach wanted an explosive play from his players, and he certainly got it today. Tigers went out. Braden Baker scored the first 4 touchdowns of the game. It was 27-0 in the second period. Then we had a 14-yard pass, Parker Burton to Landon Jones. It was 34-0 at halftime. Then in the third period, Caleb Larvey scampered 15 yards, made it 41-0. Then it was Hollingshead to McFadden, 66 yards for a 48-0 lead with 2:20 to go. And then Rawlins finally scored at 3 seconds to go in the third. Torstembo had a 23-yard run. It was 48-7. Tigers come back with an 18-yard rush by Parker Burton with 10:11 to go in the game. It was 54-7. And then Rawlins had the final touchdown, a 3-yard rush by Grant, and the PAT by Green. And that was the final 54 for -1 yard. And so for the rushing stats, that's 212 yards for the Rawlins Outlaws. They had 1 pass completion in the game, and that was from Gonzalez to Stevens. A total yardage in the game for Rawlins, 223 yards. For the Lander Valley Tigers, well, they had Braden Baker, 16 carries, 309 yards. Caleb Larvey, 3 carries, 25 yards. McFadden had 1 carry, 3 yards. Parker Burton, 2 carries, 22 yards. Cody West, 1 carry for 5 yards. Number 28, don't know who that is, had 10 yards. And Hollingshead had -5 yards on that one sack that he had. So Lander ended up unofficially with 378 rushing yards. And there were 2 pass completions. Hollingshead had 1 for 66 yards, and Burton had 1 for 14 yards. And so the total passing yardage for the Tigers was 80 yards. And combine that with the rushing yardage, Lander unofficially had 450 yards rushing, doubled up Rawlins at 223 yards unofficial. And joining us now is head coach Jim Burton. Coach, in the pregame show, you said you wanted to see the Tigers be a little explosive, and boy, howdy, were they.
Yeah, we challenged the kids that we needed 8+ explosive plays, and we were going to win this game, and they produced.
Yeah, they sure did. Braden Baker got the 4 early touchdowns. Unofficially, we had him for 309 yards on 16 carries.
It's ridiculous. And again, we schemed that a little bit, and we didn't play much defense, if you noticed. Kept him fresh. And I tell you, it makes all the difference. Those holes the O-line are opening, I mean, I might have had 200 yards.
Yeah, they were doing it. They were great
Take
job.
nothing away from Baker. You know, that sounds a little – but the holes that offensive line open make it nice.
Well, yeah, because he wasn't touched.
Oh, yeah, there's – you know, and then they're sledding hard when he gets touched, but he's getting touched 8 yards downfield if he does.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
So, again, giant holes. Pack's reading the defense on our RPO scheme. Hey, you know, we've got the man advantage, and he takes what they give him, and that's what we've asked him to do, and he did it.
Yeah, and that was a great 66-yard touchdown pass play that he had there, too. And a lot of improvement from last week's game.
Yeah, no, you know, we met all the goals we set for ourselves, and the kids worked really hard, and I can't thank my coaching staff enough. They put together a heck of a game plan. You know, Coach Rounds, Coach Moffitt on defense, just scheming this wing T is hard because it's just so much misdirection, the trap, the counter, the sweep, the toss, and then they come and hit you with that waggle pass that's pretty dangerous. But the scheme that those two put together, Offensively, Coach Conine and Coach Atnip helping out on the defense too. But just getting those boys ready to play, ready to block.
Well, I tell you what, Caleb Hamilton had a great day on defense, didn't he?
He's really maturing, becoming a big time leader. He and Romer are something else. Romer, tweaks his knee a little bit, and we're just being safe with him. But those two, they're something special. And Hammy just filling in for Romer having to step off a little bit. So, but those guys they ball out. That's all they do.
Yeah, well, it was great on the defensive side, and I noticed Lander alternated between 3- and 4-man defensive front, which really kind of confused Rawlins.
Like I said, the game plan that Coach Rounds came up with was solid, and the kids just did it. Cody West, we actually put him down on the defensive line and just asked him to be speed, and that's what he is, and that's what he does. He had a heck of a game, and even when he's not making the tackle, they can't run where they want to run. So it's impressive. In fact, Cody had a heck of a game, and then we subbed down a little bit, and some sophomores get in, and they balled out. So just top to bottom, everybody's playing really well right now.
Well, it was a great team effort, and what was the decision making behind if you won the toss to elect to receive?
We just decided we needed a spark, and I just said, you know what, I want the ball. Enough of this, playing for second half and hoping that we can slug it out. We wanted the ball and we wanted to go score, and again, it makes my job as a play caller super easy when you have 1 or 2 play drives, 3 play drives. When they do that, there's nothing you can do. It's amazing, and like I said, I don't know. I can't say enough about those boys and how hard they worked and played today.
Only 1 turnover, and that was kind of a oopsie boo boo.
Yeah, and I take that one. I had him in the wrong set and without the motion back, and that's on me. And then that gets a little confusing for the quarterback. Snap just fell out, but you hate to see that anyways. I mean, I'm on offense. I don't want to lose the ball. I don't want to give up the ball. But again, we played lights out.
Well, you did. You played lights up because you took the ball away from Rawlins 3 times. I mean, you took it away.
Yeah. And that's another emphasis. Kicking game was something special. Just Caleb Andrews can drop that ball just about anywhere he wants, and that is a huge thing where he puts that ball and that they're just not ready for it. And again, something that he's really perfected. And then he just banging, PATs through. And I was joking, he hit a couple of uprights. I'm like, man, you don't need to. We're not trying to show off saying we can hit all the posts. This isn't a soccer tryout,
That's right.
We don't have to go the 3-post drill here. And he didn't think that was funny. But just, again, the top to bottom, these kids they play hard, and I appreciate and love them. The senior class, senior night, what a way to go with the seniors, showing up, showing out. Everybody doing their jobs, and hopefully this is something they can remember. And next week it's a playoff game, basically.
Right.
So we win, we're in, and that's how we're going to treat it. And those seniors, they want to keep playing, and I want to be around them as long as I possibly can. So you just keep balling.
Well, the good thing was the cold didn't affect the Tigers tonight.
No, and that's something that we were a little worried about. The weather actually kind of held off. We thought, earlier, it might be sleet, snow. There's all sorts of predictions. About 2 hours before game time, you see that, it's lightening up a little bit, and then it's just really it little drizzle. It wasn't bad. The weather stayed away, and beautiful night for football.
It certainly was. And, Coach, we thank you for coming up. We have a couple of players of the game from last week and this week. The kids win that free pizza from Papa Murphy's Pizza, and then we have Gatorade to go along with Braden Baker tonight. So,
cool.
Coach, thanks for coming up. We appreciate it. Hey, one more win to go. We're in the playoffs.
Yeah, one more
How
win.
How about that?
That'll be a good time.
Yeah, that'll be a great time. And we'll be back here next Friday night against the Buffalo Bison. And we'll be right back with more right after we listen to this.
We believe that everyone deserves a second chance, including us. Hi, I'm Brian Robacher, CEO of Atlantic City Federal Credit Union. And if we said no to you in the past, I'm asking you for a second chance too. In the midst of everything happening, we are committed now more than ever to second chances and when it comes to your finances. An auto loan for your new car, business loans, home loans, and more. Give Atlantic City Federal Credit Union a second chance to give you a second chance. We've been helping our community thrive since 1964, and now it's your turn. Visit AtlanticCity.coop to apply today. Atlantic City Federal Credit Union, federally insured by the NCUA.
For a place, a people, an idea. For right and freedom. For liberty and justice for all. For every square inch between fruited plains and spacious skies. Marines fight to win. See all the battles Marines fight to win at marines.com.
Ernie Over and Kirk Baxter back with you here at Bill Bush Stadium. We thank the coach for coming up on our Click It and Ticket postgame show. And our Papa Murphy's Take and Bake Pizza Player of the Game. Tell you what, we've got a guy who's going to get two things tonight. He's also the Gatorade Good Sport of the Game, Braden Baker, with his support of his teammates on the sideline. So Braden Baker, boy, what a night for Braden. 16 carries, 309 yards, 4 touchdowns. Tremendous effort by Braden tonight. He's our Papa Murphy's Player of the Game. Papa Murphy's Take and Bake Pizza, 1020 North Federal Boulevard in Riverton. Thanks, Rick Paxton, for giving those little kudos to the kids who do really well in the football game. He gets a free large pizza. And for being the good sport of the game, Braden also received a bottle of Gatorade tonight from our folks at Gatorade. Well, one more win for the Lander Tigers, and they even up their record at 4-4 and qualify for the playoffs. Right now, they're 3-4. Final score from Riverton: the Wolverines won on the road today. Big victory for them, and it was 28-12. And that was 7-6 at halftime, something like that. And they win 28-12 tonight. So we've got a good final week coming up. Riverton plays Rawlins at Rawlins, and Lander gets the Buffalo Bison here at home. So come out next weekend. It'll be a great game. Lander will be playing for the playoffs, and that is a great incentive. And I tell you what, they've got tremendous momentum from their great game here tonight. Again, our final score, Lander 54 and Rawlins 13. On behalf of Cassie Shields back at the studio doing the engineering for us tonight, the board operation. We appreciate that, Cassie. And Kirk Baxter doing our camera work tonight. This is Ernie Over saying we'll see you again next Friday night. And the Tigers, a big win tonight, 54-13. Also want to thank General Manager Kevin Shields for the opportunity to do these games. The WYO Today Radio Network has 4 teams of broadcasters, and we're all out doing games. He had one earlier today out at Wyoming Indian. Our Thermopolis broadcasters had a great upset victory over Mountain View. Of course, Riverton was at Torrington, and Lander here against Rawlins. So thanks, Kevin, for the opportunity to do these. And, of course, thanks to our sports sponsors for making these games possible. Our final score, once again, Lander 54, Rawlins 13. That's it for tonight, and we'll see you again on the radio next week.
Snyder Signature Properties would like to give a huge shout out to the local sports of Fremont County. They are here to support your team and your local home real estate needs. Call today to see how Snyder Signature Properties can help you buy and sell your next property. Good luck to all Fremont County athletes.
B&M Septic and Excavation offers prompt professional service. Call them today for a quote at 850-2200. They serve far and wide across Fremont County and deep. B&M Septic and Excavation is proud to support Fremont County sports.
High Plains Power is a Touchstone Energy cooperative. What does that mean for you as a Rural Electric Association member? It all comes down to 7 principles: open membership, one voice, one vote, member benefits, independence, education, cooperation, and community. To understand how it all works, we're headed back in time. In 1879, electricity was in major cities, but rural areas were out of luck. In 1935, President FDR made it possible for companies to build power lines to unserved areas. By the time we hit 1941, some 400 electric co-ops had been organized to serve rural America, just like High Plains Power. For more information, visit highplainspower.org.
Hey guys, this is Nick Haskell, and here at Haskell's Furniture and Flooring, we have the best brands. With our size, we are able to shop for you. We're able to choose the top products from the best companies. We carry La-Z-Boy, Tempur-Pedic, Ashley, Sealy,